Hana be huyen e bana frefra no wate ya homa nim sesie e was 0202 699 110 0202 699 110 wo free line so I bet you so you know ebedin sawo so me de bia me catch us don't just say water say kanchen say ensua ewe adwaman so a ekura alkaline a bibia eye kama pure mineral water eye kanchen eye drinking water no ne yedum wa dance ekura hydrogen ewom sanso eye rich in all the minerals calcium magnesium potassium iron ebi ewo kanchen mineral water nimo plebi na nom na beboa obehu se wo rede na nkasa kra be efe obe guy inyasem ketwa kra eye kangen aye drinking water no wa mo nsem na ye de tutwa enede we so emawre mfi se tufo no mfra ye awo 0241 449191 0241 449191 wo fresh line so ebeje so ye ni obedi nkomo na bibia so etuma ye kama ye kira kwan ewo Brema UGC enu atin Tafu New Road abawa aye route junction so uduruwa obenwuye dodo na no wo fresh line na ye nu atin sa wo so kama Yas toothpaste ubetwi wo sen be ye fe enka be firi wanu bepa no ebeye nikan the best toothpaste we drama so Yas toothpaste Mr. Wada Sam and then on for total care of wo sen kopewe go for the best brand Yas toothpaste no enkofo ye tete okrom aba so would choose ya unhwe Yas no and the very best ever gun her baby obia jatum kopebi yakura Yas toothbrush no nyina bi so ha be pause na kama na bibia straight to my coso ntu kope toothpaste don't just say me toothpaste as a Ghana for na pesa de no me toothpaste sa na yi bia ma kasa ope Yas toothpaste no drabi raw bank so say bank kasia Ghana ha obia jatum no for all the banking services no was say opa ya share ye ne do nsa so drabi raw bank ye krankra beta bebre sentimentem ha edwoso obenhuye bonre obenhuye drabi kromo ye tim ho etimetim enso ho ye ho onwe Roman Hill magazine sepetim pomfumeswa ene adishima eho ni nyina uduru a obehu aye drabi rural bank bi bfa banking ho no eno ane se awo se oni etinsa wo so ye interest rate ago form eba ne se nei obebeji loan a ye ntata o ye hawadwen eno ane se sa flexible mode of payment no ni edegu ama no so etwetwe kakrakra se de be obi so pebia ono so ne sabeka brana be bia account wo dwabi rural bank na ye ninsa wo so na bibia so ntumi kama enche amano ne nsam ne ba ka na so ne so se na wo twa wie ye match si pi be koso ye bet influencer no wam ehun nsam ne ye de tutwa na anopay wo dwuma de kase pa we su se Mr. Walker obia omukutem okwa MC a ho saforo to nyina wan ha be se we sini trust no se enche ne we piatum the simplest and the easiest way to make cash ewo Ghana ha no aye bet way say bet influencer no ewe drama so say the tennis so be se code we se code na woni obi a che wadamfo anasa wo followers ewo social media no so no na woni o mache na emfa ho so mutwa mbedi anasa mu ni nkofo yusu aye code a won so wo 4% ewo a che se bet way for so na de be ma adewe umpe na opede an me part of bet way some to him some wonim say doesn't matter if you win or lose if they bet you earn cash and the more people that bet with your code the more you earn. Start betting, sharing and winning with Bet Influencer, exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions apply. This is also regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. And we are Betway omohun komodo no. Saforo any Kevin Moon some MCR. Yen die homra ya ba na fi ya soja no this morning. E wo dwumede we so. Abedwa phone na tenase ba ye be kwa no ne aba. Ya ba dia kan na betwa so. Moon some MCR na yen die homre sisia. okay nti emrana so se e wo se ye konkrofo nkroso ekodi nkomo na bibia so etumi ekoso no no so be join ye we platform ne so ye Sompa 93.1 oh Facebook ne so wo ba na ya get interacted wo message in emran 10 na yentum ending nkomo na bibia so entumi nkoso me pa to saforo mo nso mo MC ho na mo ma me Manchester City eno mo game mo boy no mo fanto Sompa TV ne so na me ndi nkomo entantem wo dwumate we so na wonim se eno bobokwa ne tede Manchester City against Wolverhampton Wanderers against Ekwakuya City 1 Wolverhampton Wanderers no na owura ne den ade Kevin De Bruyne onu anebo the only goal I was against mo and so the Man City boboko no say aye interesting and so our Premier League no Nyankopon yadma na take games kakabeko so na the chance Sunday games in ebibeko so ntiantin rem our Premier League no na yentin komo kama nyame yadma na take games abeko so no exactly 11:30 lunch time Aston Villa Boboko no at the Villa Park woman the Kevin Cottage outfit Boboko and the thing and the Fulham and so betuma poso and we 11:30 and a second betuma koso kama Everton Boboko ni East Town and so 2 p.m. when him say Leicester City so betafia ni Southampton and so tomorrow 2 teams way when we in the relegation Arsenal the same time 2 p.m. woman the Bournemouth and Apple and no aya match sabeko so Nyankopon yadme dey wo Premier League no ya do hu soma hu to na pa na bibia so to my kama when say 1 p.m. on Sunday Brentford Manchester United Paul and watching Boboko and Brighton Hove Albion and so Newcastle United Boboko no and so betuma Paul when say West Ham United and Tottenham Hotspur when not Chelsea Boboko no and so any team and Liverpool e betuma Paul master game way and your game ketwa and Liverpool for no metese enfo so much Premier League na wie ayetan ma ha Chelsea for no Nyankopon yadom ayedachina and so somebody be afru so totwa and that day no pane agusu ede nsam no at MYT for life on Sompa 93.1 and one so be join na fie to medi nkomo me part of Saforo mo ma Premier League no table no Sompa TV ne so na me hwase na yetie for interactive kakra na bibia so ntumi nya kama so Liverpool wamom in the league Premier League table no wamo da so ma je wie league ne mo wie ba wamo de mo wie bibia chase bibia koso 82 points and the Liverpool boboko ne kuta and watching also boboko ne tosum ye no wamo 67 points and found Arsenal wamo pa mo next game wamo sha 1 million nil so now wamo to win Premier League man ye Manchester City and so etosum yensa and watching Newcastle United etosum Chelsea boboko no etosum and way I not now Forest atosinsia wamna Aston Villa tosinson min jumpo enkope bebia United fota when we say United tosin 14 our Premier League table no so with 39 points after 34 round of games no men fanto and say Tottenham Hotspur we are very disappointing papa this season but as a Filippo and surprise as someone said and Spurs for no some Spurs for we are disappointing massa a son Tima Mukutano, no motos 16. Our Premier League no so after 34 matches, when we saw Spurs, just 37 points, and you're encouraging at all. And I dear free Spurs Bobokono, one also say a total nete, and you go slide in some out on Adepa, let me be answered to my kama. Johnny was some party even so, Yentin command be answered to me kama, and net the answer ho, the part of Yan Twaso Yanko Adalisa, and also a Hunsam Breno Epano, a Tretiaka Biamasa, but when you say Bobo Quaddy Crystal Palace and then Nottingham Forest gave me a Monday the game because of 7 p.m. on Monday the game and it's wet Matota may call a league and La Liga on Como may find to and no game back so Bobo Quaddy Royal Faicano at Fepo Wama Hitafi Bobo Kono and so to Yamiyatuma and at 12 p.m. game winner because of Deportivo Affairs and Atletico Madrid and watching River Valladolid and in Barcelona Bobo Kono and Sunapo 7 p.m. the game betuma koso Mr. Work with team no ayetimbe also about timbe basana say Basa Bobokon airport Valladolid Diamete and say Ronaldo Penino nyame ya tuma name Valladolid supporters no enso ebeye demonstration ediatia no game no sasia ubehu se umbepeja aye placards no atre bibi ediacha so penino wo mumpen wo Spain hobiem wo mumpen wo club no mo oponton club no enfama new president man me fetwa no so ntuminya na bibia so ntuminya kama member sa story no so na ma more details but am already official Sunday and Real Madrid and Celta Vigo po and also aye 12 p.m. When say Real Sociedad any electric people will pour and we 7 p.m. I feel quick men kwa yen Siriano and konkotin komo I was Siriano na Siriano and also a very interesting I was na Italian Syria me baso meka won some bebre e dia chiro sansa so say when the urging Italian Syria enye clear enso oho ehun ensap epa but me pacho me call La Liga table no na me La Liga table no nkomo kakra Barca still sitting on top of the La Liga table with 76 points clear 4 points necessary between Omoni Real Madrid Babokono and Barca elusu game na Madrid e win crown so Barca because what top of the La Liga table and aye de total no Atletico Madrid toss 3 Amonso Tiano, I your sister 6 points. Atletico Bilbao, Wamuka 6 points. Bia Rebobo Kono, Equal 55 points. Real Betis, I will 54 points. Celta Vigo, I will 46 points. Osasuna, I toss you 8, one more 44 points. And I your dear Spain, I told Tano, who call relegation zone 1. Massa and they Valladolid, Omuko, I get relegation long ago. And watching Deportivo Liganes, almost 30 points. One with the relegation zone more. You dealers, Palma. I got 32 points. One with the relegation zone more. Deportivo Alaves, one more save. And San Somonsono, I got 34 points. And we are dear France Toja, and none of pay a good side in Samono, at the Panabian to my kama. Nami Gusua make Italian Siriano, and some Diacho Torino, and if Venezia game in the course and Ra, I'm a game in the Copaia 1-1. Not a game by Quanan was shame. And no Saturday, one game na bekoso ewe Itila Pontenso election Bobokono and it Patanopes Napoli and for 4 p.m. and a second celebrate Makoso. The patcho don't forget on Sunday no games weighing na bekoso on Sunday. Empoli and it loves you and no aye 10:30 and opana game na sosie and which bobo kwani dedi Munza and so any team and the Atalanta Bergamo and also by 1 p.m. AS Roma the Romanistas no wamun sene Fiorentina Nepo and ye 4 p.m. Bologna Juve na Genoa bobo kono and so team and the AC Milan at media pem so and no aye game sabekoso e ho ne to sama huto adepa na bibia so tuma ye nika me fanto obianim sasa urem and so table na Napoli as at the top of the bonus when no Italian Serie table wamuko 74 points Inter Milan Bobokono wamutosu mienu wamu 71 mefanto obianum sa Atalanta Bergamo wamuko 65 points Juventus the Bianconeri the all ladies of Italian soccer wamuso atoso 4 wamu 62 points William sa Bologna atoso 5 wamu 61 points Roma atoso 6 wamu 60 points so say already at the Claudio Ranieri Openi be fa adwuma no wo hwe ba bia na kyerɛ sɛ Roma ta na kakra wa guide to ma beto so 6 a kyerɛ sɛ I likely sɛ next season no Roma betum anya European football apo ida Europa League no sɛ Champions League is possible adema Roma boboko no opesa openi an den ade Ranieri the thing come on I was say we are seeing upon abaso openi na yadwuma ano yade apa no AC Milan boboko etoso aye 9 and so ewo ho eno aye de total no na so we relegation zone na Monza I got 15 points after 34 points Empoli boboko no 25 points after 34 games Venezia and so I got 26 points and no and so ayan koma if we also total now I'm in Bundesliga na me few selected results no if from family year for win say FC aye Hetingham atlefiane aye Bochum ekote enra pai obi antoma ntotena I was say some Leipzig and that day game way massa anu be yeten e be yese enya sam ketwa aye Leipzig boboko no and the team and the Bayern and so betumi dia pem so and no aye nyame yado and that game no be koso 1:30 enya sam ketwa kra me paso me be di sa game no ehun sam bebre e dia cho nyankopon yadom na ye program of foreign stories no mo na ye stories rankasa after the fixtures na me do bebrem na ye dinkomo bebre I was say so me fanto obi anim sɛ wuram ɛwɔ Adam matches a ɛno so ɛpana sɛ na ɛbɛsi akɔ Dortmund bɔbɔko no ɛne Wolfsburg bɔbɔ 4:30 on Sunday ɛyɛ Freiburg ɛne Bayer for Leverkusen the Bay Arena outfit no ɛso na ɛbɔ Mainz 05 ɛne Eintracht Frankfurt ɛno so 5:30 ɛna sɛ kɛnse no bɛtumi aba so ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm ɛne so tɔtwa ne tɛi ɛne ɛgu so a yɛde nsɛm ahoto ade mi yɛtie fɔ ɛgbɔ dwumadi kɛse paa wei so mepaakyɛw deɛ tie nie ɛne sɛ game ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ Red Bull Arena Leipzig na Leipzig apɔ Bayern no sɛ mpanimfoɔ communicate ɛda ma powerhouse Sompa FM sɛ ɔpanin a ne Felix ɛyɛ Zvaya ɔno ɛna bɛwɔ center na wɔhwɛ game no so biribia nso tuma yɛ kama ɛno ɛyɛ nkɔmɔ a mensa ka hyehyɛ na megu so mede nsɛm awotɔ no ɛnso ade ba na biribia nso tuma yɛ kama mepaakyɛw yɛnkɔ na yɛnhwɛ ɛyɛ table no kakra Saforo ɛne Kevin from MCR momboa yɛ table no Bundesliga table ma ne ntɔ so ɛwɔ Sompa television so na yendi nkomo still by munchi boboko no another top of the Bundesliga table aya interesting papa enya asam keto kra se dodo na gidi se aya ten Bayern beje esansa Bayern wo mu hia just one game na o maje aya Bundesliga no e de so mu na so with points amukuta no wo mu win one pair Chelsea Bayern and win league no 75 points and amukutam Leverkusen atoso mi no 67 points difference no aya clear 8 points and exist between them and waiting Eintracht Frankfurt atoso mi ensa Freiburg boboko no atoso 9 Leipzig toso num Dortmund this season wo mo so no man so dan enko ye and from 48 points and the bobo kwensu kutem and aya defu so totwa no wonim so called relegation zone mo VfL Bochum at the relegation zone mo and watching Hosting Kiel at the relegation zone mu be FC Tottenham wamusu etem and no ayan koma elpa and na anope yeguso some don't want to know and so pale bibia so tuma ye kama me pato Saforo fami wrem na yanko France and ko different aye liga ehun komo na bibia so ntimi nkoso yanko poyad me na the Strasbourg and asa Strasbourg boboko no and PSG and about 3 p.m. game no betuma to form Saint-Étienne and Monaco and also against bakwa nika me fanto anim so Olympic Lyon and Lens ebepo and no bekoso nyame yadom on Sunday na Lille Metropole against ayem bobo quantity and so at the Olympic Marseille and no aye de to twa netay and yeguso I don't want some hoto ni no at the pale bibia so tuma ye kama mama aye French Ligue table no na e hoso mi din komo enten it's some stories in Dawson na fiani and toss ni enko ni PSG bobo kono at the top of the French Ligue na the 10 year 78 points and watching Marseille I got 58 points Nice Boboko no I got 57 Lille I got 56 and watching Monaco I got 55 Olympic Lyon I got 6 one more 54 points and I get total all the way from France the other one some out no and so at the part would make way so now interestingly I likely said this is already Wamoko Montpellier Wamoko relegation we produce top players at the amount Boboko including Morocco near friends Maron Shamak wo mu ina no outside kofa wo mo edi free Montpellier Boboko ne pa ye Saint-Étienne wo mo ayiro mo amukọ ati ebre ye tie for agbotumete ne so ye Okay. Yanto so na bibia so ntumi nkɔ nanim wɔ mra yegu so ayɛ stories no enso ɛde pa no yɛ kɔ ne yɛgro mu sanfu from na me pato Saforo afi yɛ kɔ stories no enti yɛnkɔ te sɛ deɛ also ka kɔ na ɛno adwuma na yegu so ayɛ yɛ no me pato deɛ tɛne sɛ sɛ wuram ɛwɔ Nyankopɔn yɛ adoma na wotwa wie yɛ match sɛ bɛba so ani coaches nsɛm ahoto amo kan yɛ ade na me pato owura ne din enso ɛde Jeremy Doku yɛ Ghana ni ba ɔbɔ ma Belgium na so team no Jeremy Doku picture no na mintene nkomo kaka Jeremy Doku winim sa Premier League no nyina this season entwe ehene no o play your tripa ye Jeremy Doku sounds Jeremy Doku so say wababa ye the first player to complete 100 dribbles in the Premier League this season. Obian what this season? What trade the Australian Ghana and your opportunity and the Jeremy Doku, the Oceano. I was some television and I get to try to tell you so. Yet, one summer who told in another de pa na bibia so tomako so afimam Pep Guardiola na minti Mr. Guardiola unkomo kakra according to Pep or say after my contract with Manchester City I'm going to stop, I'm going to take a break and Pep no was kan home when him say ono ya no so ko sabbatical leave obetene san no ya adwuma with Barca ya no so ko home adwuma bia wo ye na total wo hia rest kakra etoda na yes anoma ya nimpa nim fron a e wo so take rest o rest no oba wo ko leave kakra no oba na afi wanim na so ya mono na say Pep say after the season obeko a break and no a Pep dey free na so ya so total and tell them go so me dey won sama uto no me pato after the contract mom the contract ne be 2027 enti enye the end of the season after the contract e be 2027 no and the Pep say me fanto obi anim so no obeko break kakra and no ayen so me so total and the day anopa na egu so dey nsam no adem ye tiefo Saforo mami ayam Jamie Carragher ne soma waka ade afa Pep Guardiola ho no ne yenti kakra yenti Jamie Carragher
take a break at the end of his Manchester City contract in 2027. Does that surprise you, or do you kind of feel like at the moment it kind of feels like it's been one of those seasons where actually a reset may be needed?
Yeah, but I think they'll have the reset in terms of what they'll do in the market in the summer. And I think there was a lot of talk of Pep maybe leaving. Was it this season? He signed a contract this season, didn't he? Yeah. Everybody who works with him tells you how intense he is. So, you know, and certain players can't put up with that so long. That's why it feels at times there is a lot of change at Manchester City in terms of personnel. If someone's not happy, to get moved on quite quickly. Because even though Pep is the most successful coach we've probably ever seen and probably ever will see, it is tough work with him. So you can imagine what it's like. He's taken his work home with him as well. And he's been here a long time as well. He's been very successful. And he deserves a break if he needs. If he feels he needs one, he needs one.
Okay, nti eno aye Jamie Carragher former Liverpool ene oje adwuma punditry adwuma na bi no so aye eno aye Jamie Carragher din some dia to dwade for Pep Guardiola hono no so season pan awie ya also club no wo mo ye resetting kakra enoma ankwaye amfa mo this season nti season eba na wie ya o so mo hyehyɛ nyoma na bibia so tumi koso na obi a oni Pep aye adwuma no catch no say oye nimpa oye intense person also oye more demanding eno ayogura no so somebody atutwa and the tension egu so ide won sama hoto no ade ba office Saforo sanso mame ayam make a riches and as a former City defender no two bebre wakasa na according to owura no o say they've won 4 league in a row. It's going to take a toll at some stage. Yeah, udenti no.
It's frustrating. You know, when you're a top manager, we've called him the top manager in the world for so long, but when you're not performing, you're trying to find a way and all the personal problems that he's had, it is difficult, you know, and a lot of people talk about the tactics, and Jamie breaks down the tactics brilliantly well on Monday Night Football. But in terms of the psychological as well, they've won 4 leagues in a row. It's going to take a toll at some stage. You mentioned injuries as well, but yeah, I just absolutely love that interview. I mean, yeah, we're...
Okay, nti eno aya Michael Riches and also Michael Riches in somebody to ja and so no afi eno game na call so no opinion dey at the Victor Pereira a boss at the Wolverhampton Wanderers and what the two just so you're very proud of the players no and adwuma mo ye and Finsl City so won the woman pick a point but you are so proud of boys no adwuma mo ye na nura and your coach ni so somebody to ja and the moment you feel Lami Jamal akra no part of video no emrani tie sound and video kakra we aye Barca players no and the technical team the entire team no and we celebrate akra no and enra enumere we train e course so e go Tita Villanova e one hand power and we so we hwe ni nyina nsa akra no abon 100th game at the Barca boboko no at 17 na interesting and aye owura no so the afi na so ye todwa and that so egu so dey nsam no at me ye tie for to me so me part of the 10 me part of Saforo my boss so training and na yendin komo Barcelona mo ye a lot of no ma mo ye na doso na sa wo hwe dia mo ye na trade bebre ekoso enra enti dia wuguso wo hwe wo Sompa TV mo hwe Facebook Sompa 3.1 no ye enra Barcelona training na wuguso wo hwe se dia min second se yankopon yard menete Barca game na Barca coach anything at the hands that fleek they said your powerhouse enra ye story di ba ye tie for against against Real Valladolid, you know, opening by changes kakra, or by a lot of changes when starting 11. A so crucial game upon Nyameya Duma midweek against Nerazzurri Benevento. I in Tamila Bobokono, and think I was so rigging a lot of changes. And soon I want to squad anymore, and no I report I mean second, and then Penny Agusa in some out or no. And so the penny be just what Marco so the part of the attempts I mean Kobo quantity, and so the Real Madrid. Nama Mogra friends said Trent Alexander-Arnold. Namin did Trent whom Komo Kakram. When Mr. said, I mean, second year, and Liverpool, when you open some bar accepted Real Madrid request, I moved the bar for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Earlier and says the Abeya boy no subet makobo a FIFA Club World Cup ni bi FIFA Club World Cup at Madrid boko no June and Madrid bobo me patro Liverpool for wa mo so mo ye ready and ya kra no so Real Madrid be ni ma ye ready sam omo no mbedi nkomo no ma Japan no kwa menako say no Liverpool any bibi amobo for Champions League mo film Premier League mo chewie but their meeting and they say, one more country, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Say, ne lost a salary, no. I was so forfeited salary, no. Number 2, I was some Madrid, 1 million a year euros at the team Liverpool. And I am Komaho to America from the camp of Madrid, Bobo Konoso, or Master, dear Philip Panade, Yaguso, yet was some who took Ademia for. By all for Leverkusen will put no obstacle. And tis a set to Sadian Sir Prince, who be so, our fear had my tear for. Sanna ya story no at my for sa 20 million no anya de aye closer e very Madrid Liverpool ni clubs Xabi Alonso and so academy no take it for me sir Leverkusen sir when we are ready there is no obstacle there is no a clause as a contract man about restrict opinion no I'm need to be move for sir pan so come Madrid Bobo no and so say no I so am second and that answer no the part of me Madrid Bobo technical team no so report I mean second coach I say Don Carlo Ancelotti and then the bar I am David Ancelotti womunie papa ne ba womune ye adwuma ebusua adwuma na omo yes say na say the tennis ayatan ya don beko na don ni kono ne ba no odene bedi na chia na so betre ho ayadwuma na report I mean say kana chesa Madrid from penny for here kino ebinu gidi say akwa we oye good for the future enti ankomu ncha no kwa mane nko say Xabi Alonso pakra na nko ono onka ayem technical team no no nko so nsuate in the near future no obetuma ba beje adwuma adamo Madrid bobokoro ayem so man so totwa no but according to Athletic aye ko wakata no say I mean say kana say Antonio Rudiger, David Alaba, Ferland Mendy, we are without defenders as always. And no, the Atletico Wakata no Epen, Madrid Bobo Kono, or more technical team, no more two just just say team no, or more so any ayo and no yasme toja. The part of our picture now with the bosses here no, Afisan fine no to sumami good way. Work where would your customers they say Madrid this season Europe basketball crowd I know you too bad for Madrid Bobo Kuno Champions League no or man to man or basketball team no and now you're so much you film and I know so many so to that and you go so I don't want someone who told me a tear for I go to meet so back here on Monday maybe you store with Fiat my tear for so whole hey Jesus your coach at the Hilal Bobo Kuno na South Penum and they may test up Brazil no shot team no as Don Carlo Entmamba, Sao Penny Womboko Fano, Amanaba Bejetuma, Atama Brazil no shot him no, and run a betota, so Penny and they only Bobo Conference Hilal, a Truman Motum Quantapai, what terminated contract no, and they are you free, and no I am so many sotoja, and you go side on some out on Ademia Tier4, Obaki and no Filippo, Ababa Son, a PM with my Tier4, I was so no same Asian Cup no, Asian Champions League no, a console semi final, a Bobo Kono, Ali Esom 3-1. Just after that, opinion I resign and no I too bad. Story every club in the South Toja and then Thomas Partey, Mammy Ogranity and Mikel Arteta son and Niate, Se Partey Papak, a chance of Partey Oyeki at the moment I am Asabobo Kono, Partey Nay, so standing a contract in the Yetuma at the Mars Sabobo Kona, the Libaton and Nungo Granity, and so the Mikel Arteta and somebody took channel, but that's what Arteta say, and also the rules at the beginning of the season when we were punished and after 15 games we were very different. Hey, Arteta Zamben okay. Arteta some run season is Sasiano, Sadia Nam Run Citiano. Every real Safoniate, afi omuko mani 15 year about 15 games wie no penefo so omase sam kakra enti emra bia na adwe me so work no afi ebeduru me so yesi akum amene ye yefri ho enti power fa hudi and ayeso any so totwa no Kevin De Bruyne say even at a 34 35 36 still obetuma bo aye competitive football enya se bia hoten aba from enti ofi Premier League no mako enti mo ma say kasansem osanya no kra what do we need some of France am part of Miss Saforo mam a Paris FC and also Paris FC and Paris Saint-Germain mama sa picture no what the way see kono team no we will get to promotion about elegant Paris FC no Shomu Stadium no any PH Stadium ebo ho kwan na do muntem pe kwan na do muntem keke enti season shase a obehu Paris FC any PH and also Paris Saint-Germain ban so mo ba we mo mfa ka bicycle kra mo mfa wo mo fa tan enum ho anu mawuram no wawura han no makobo na bibia so tuma ye kama enum aye de fru so todwa no ani eguso ade won sama wotode pa na bibia so tuma ye kama de na Arsenal aye Jamaica Raga according to Jamaica Raga also I still think Newcastle and Arsenal Newcastle and Man City can actually catch Arsenal Football Club or did it say Arsenal be amotano Newcastle be you mafruo Manchester City be you mafruo Arsenal betia perform and some season up and we ye said the ananwa de koye no or did it Premier League Champions League in the koye no Arsenal to win komanim our Champions League no Premier League no so on mafri tough Jamaica Raga and some of the 210 go so ya don't want some out on the pa na bibia so to my kama Olympic gold medalist your friend Sir Fred Kelly in a picture no I was Sompa TV is so good work rade bemma pa rebemenim ane ne girlfriend girl no fe oni ne jai wana uni jai kwatwe mpre wenachi na bai no hu no so oni wajai onu ntena biem na anu ada Ganu Cristiano Beach no hun only the anadre say we hun the former boyfriend and okutubam kakra na boy na akọ punch na hwene so wa body blow chesa broken heart na so sakra no enso akum nyasem ketokra sam no akọ police station mete se court tena so anura na se o ma grant boy we o ma grant na ebe na mo dia to no so sem o sa ontua $1,000 and we no on make sure so on get closer baby biala gateway and sonam and I so many so toja and the Alosha Johnson and an ex-boyfriend I friend Sir Fred Kelly or no son dear from Australia so toja no yes a boy way or yeah I am a woman bitter as a poor mother the wife and cause about Bontambecosa said the we are also shannon and what and I'm sure so many so toja they turn to be no good so ya then some out turning na de pana bibia so to my coso after yes skip with Jamaica Raga story no name called Lautaro Martinez I swear with himself say a too bad the story from Inter Milan I say yeah nigga answer report I mean second year and some are you likely say Lautaro Martinez sent to me bo Enfantia Barcelona upon sana a big lose and the team I France Inter Milan as we face so come Barca in a crucial game now top striker and now available and no I determine second and now no play go so stories no more answer pa I go to better so now just like a minute two just a possible kono and so make a lot of changes yami ya to me tell mu ke mamba no when you say Inter Milan kono so yebi na the meeting against Kiev Verona or grand the Denser Dumfries on board game nibi Di Marco on so coach in Restano and what you know Nicolo Barrera, Marcus Thuram, Alexandro Bastoni, when we know your players are made so coach and the thing at the Simeone Inzaghi and so Berresuomo and we are smell so total me wait till me from an inch Juve and concording come on now coach Juventus Bobo Conaso ya mami boy and the thing at the Franco I am Mastantueno Franco Mastantueno me patron you ya mami Mastantueno pitcher no na me di no komo kakra or your player or she academy River Plate ewa Argentina na top class from Europe so no they are meeting some Chelsea Bobo Konako ama kran atan wo mu town and wetu Manchester United koi ama kran 10 wo mu town she said they are meeting Juve and Swako na report I mean second year and it's a Franco Mastantueno they are meeting and say or see or no Croatia card the White Angels Madrid Bobo Kono no try womo ayen so many so 2010 no afimam Weston McKinney picture no na mentino hon komo kakra said I mean second and it's a contract renewal no because agreement also have been met report I mean second no aka final details nay official sign contract no na bibia so tuma koso until 2028 and to Weston McKinney dia wo hwe no I was Sompa television so no na won some be to day I was so kese we so Madrid Bobo Kono go so a center back. Now center back no menim wo do mani asias na so sa William Saliba no ten was some for boy we atene ko na say Madrid plan B plan C plan D as a plan in na ka ho esanse players ama listen no ba so manya we ya no makwe so manya we ya no makwe ani ate mete sakura bi Finsl Jorel Hoto ono so ni diapiem enu ati no Castello Lukeba ono so ni diapiem ho and of course Jonathan Tah ono so ni diapiem a lot of stories and egu anim ha enete anso anko say yetumi yadoto na by mrene ko right for story wa ha ateta aka SMBA emre ko emfesia ni afi discussions on the akano and so Sir Prince Atenase Sansuna the people man ono so Atenase ene ten ya also no enso be kasa e wo show we so enya asem keto akra mpenifo bibia aboko de bibia de na akra bibia de na akra and they Saturday
when was spirit night kasa yes when was spirit night kasa me about Saturdays and weekends, bra, you have no idea. About Saturdays and weekends,
and went to
Ska.
That's a point. So I need to.
Ska.
Because Comobina course say
no. Ska. Listen. Edu weekends are Ska.
Boys. At the end, the nipa best sorry how much be 4 or 5. Or since when you know the kogun who jare so or kwa juma. Di ntia ni nyina Ska. What I say? It is a drew baby na say boom sana because na say there am for papa
and also my mom for ti omo so we status no hu and two tickets
yes and
we say quotes and na dey more 4 quotes and na say 4 quotes wuntwa ebia na wo de ka wo ko ware wo kwagele
and no dey na wo de to one how many matches
just 2 tickets
ni na you green
any na just any na
say na kind of all greens
on say me shade nim
oba wa ba fia ya de ya na say wa me na prince ya wa ha dia ara usuro
so nim say
and ya more 4 tickets ya more 4 quotes
baby am nam na baby a nam no I say
gap no wakakra I say paraline
where that part
sikadia ye
Filippo
sikadia ye ese wonye sika ese wonye sika ene ye say obi kana sem say wuni sika eyebo ofia wo ba fimfam posters ba wo sika no no bet na
na be twunkunya
na be sika no pini ada
yes wo be command when am for sika no piece no mo fimfam posters
good
but wo be command because wo sika dia ye we young boy e dey na say wo ye si wo dan talk papa bi dem wo ko wanim
the Prince
yeah Boris yengwa mu straight away right very good say weekend we na nkasa na opanyi amanfo beti ahwe amanfo nso be sorry because we nyina nim say nyame adoma the following week day enimia UEFA Champions League the return encounter bebaso the Europa League return encounters bebaso and then the Conference League return encounters and most of the times whenever season be get it to this point you know na teams no watch romo especially teams are omutimi competing on all fronts say or European competition mu or domestic league no say compete for the domestic title no there a draw no my no mo most of the times na yenhwa de bi wa say mami ndi basa ho nkomo kakra bi powers so where Barcelona bobo konsesi na you see arguably we feel say omo the best club in the world with their performance no but at this point in time so why omo team ni ye pa no ahwe the kind of air matches ni games e do many more Barcelona right now are going up the hill. Barcelona they are going up the hill and I feel said they are playing beyond their limits. Barcelona right now omo play beyond their limit. So for now the video na am dem any moment so na ahwa ade bi. You see this particular season so Obakaya 16th match and a Barcelona the international break ne bas 16th match no mo call ATM home and Atletico Madrid echo ball the first leg and I said the second leg rather mutimi winning by 4 goals to 2 right after the that game now no mo call international break for international break and 2 days later no mobile game against Osasuna. Let's not forget Osasuna this season Safopos ne make it to Osasuna this season compete for European sports. It is telling you say anti-Budimo omejuma na omoye Osasuna hono eso any. And Barcelona didn't have it easy, but they were able to win by 3 goals to 0 right after international break. A free honor. Powers. Barcelona abo 11 games in a day span of around 33 days. No, Barcelona they abo 11 games, and I'm telling you something here. So for my video, nensha na menka se minchel. On say Barcelona abo Inter Milan in the UEFA Champions League. Yeah. The first leg ne Barso 3-3. Powers. Yanka no crunch here. One of the most difficult games that Barcelona abo in this particular season is this game.
Games are Edin Power
back up and
Inter Milan game.
Yes. Personal has a key to Ebina Menka se minchobia. Unim said before Barcelona about this game. No about a lot of difficult games. Let's not forget no about UEFA Champions League game, especially the second encounter against Dortmund. You know how Dortmund extra say Barcelona. And even after the international break, let's not forget Okobo Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey. And we saw how Atletico Madrid extra say Barcelona bought Betis. And we saw how Betis in so stress game the quiet and Barcelona and me win that game. And they 1-1. Barcelona played against Dortmund in the second leg, just like I said. Yehuhawa, Dortmund nearly pulled a comeback. And Barcelona had to go to the latter stretch of their strength and San Omutimi Atimi pass it through. Let's not forget, so Owie and Osana Leganes boy, and that game against Leganes, maybe Tefia Kain said this particular season, every big team be always paying behind Leganes a ball break. And Obebo game in about never dictate, he said, short Ababoni Dudu say. It was only Real Madrid, and then it's me about more than 10 shots against Leganes. This particular season going into those games, no. Barcelona stressed out and San Omutimenya a 1-0 win against Leganes. The same thing Omune Celta Vigo. Omuye and Omobo Real Madrid. The El Clasico. Let's not forget Madrid the Barcelona call extra time. And ye nebo game no omubo game ni wie. Clearly you full center players no kwa lusu omo 9. They were not having any more legs omo de be 19 po. They were really stressed out. No ma brebre. And right after that, Osabe ball against Inter Milan. Powers, the Inter Milan game. No be any say, the stressful games are Barcelona comuna. Also near Philly say, I'm sure that high line now Barcelona normally omo ntimi mo. But unim say going into that game, almost about the high line. Now, so for my video, no twas near DB. Unim said the game against Inter Milan, Barcelona possessed the game 72%. More than 70% against Inter Milan. A team are also equally good made for the sir. Almost team dominating game. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Nicola Barella, and then Abrante FN Henry Mkhitaryan. Barcelona went into the game missing Lewandowski and then Abrante FN and Leandro Balde. Key figures for the team. And today, why am I never anymore? Ferran Torres, Abrante FN, Gerard Martin Nebabo. And in the space of 33 days, no, Barcelona 11 games now born that's no. And you could clearly feel say Barcelona have gone up the hill. They are playing beyond their limits. And going into that game, no, now me once Barcelona said to me, take that kind of 72% possession, no, because now him say, Barcelona they will be stressed out. Paul Kubasimo, Inigo Martinez, or Montimi Masuru Bebre, because o play a high liner. You are playing against Lautaro Martinez, on any good day or you fully fit, no, obet me sustain the pressure Biana defenders, Nedemano.
And within that period, in the games, there are a lot of energy sapping games.
Yes, that is what I'm talking about.
You have to go extra mile against Atletico Madrid, against Real Madrid,
Dortmund, the second leg
game.
Yeah, and Leganes game, Barcelona wasn't an easy game. So clearly you feel say Barcelona they are going up the hill. And today in the game Inter Milan first goal and second goal never no be him so way there. And ya Barcelona because going into that game we were feeling say bedding at the Barcelona do na Inter Milan every sent form na nhyedanye enti omo share two Inter Milan leading by 2 goals to no be anim so we there said they need see through Edema Barcelona na they will do their possible best but na very difficult for them. But look at the comeback omo here from Ferran Torres and then Lamine Yamal taking the game from Inter Milan, trying to push hard, and Barcelona about 19 shots in that game, having 9 shots on target against Alejandro Bastoni, Stefan de Vrij, and then the likes of Mathieu Damier, Federico Di Marco, Denzel Dumfries, telling you say Barcelona took the game to Boboko from Inter Milan, and to be able to do that in such time, then it will also take a lot of strength out of you.
But in Siwao, Pedia Wuking. So say that 3 days, 1 game, 3 days, 1 game. That's a sounds what was.
Oh yeah.
Just after the Inter Milan game, just after tonight game.
Yeah. Remember, Safo face chest. No, me didn't know my Safo. Face chest neto so near. Yeah, the power second one.
Some more.
Ombebo Valladolid.
Yes.
The only thing be going in their favor is because Valladolid is already relegated, and there is nothing at stake for them. And only the only thing ebeboa. If not that, Nankenya Valladolid, the team be on say be pay European sport to be, and I say all try to sustain itself in the league. I believe you me. And this game against Valladolid, and say me better fiase and make something different. Say Barcelona should be careful; they might lose because Barcelona cannot go into the Valladolid game. If Senkanya Marco relegation, they couldn't have gone into the game resting some key players.
Key players. Per reporter, na gather crutches as many as be about 17.
Yeah, and me feel say the entire 11 no can under POBR. That's how I feel. Yeah. Against Valladolid, Barcelona shouldn't worry. Hans de Tafle, when one worry no, but any of the entire first 11.
But if
Lamine Yamal shouldn't be playing,
if something happen, Madrid is also.
Yeah, I understand. Etina Mekacho say they are very lucky, and
if the unfortunate happen.
Yes, Etina Meka said they are very lucky. Said this game is against Valladolid, and Valladolid has nothing to prove. It is Odope Lamine Yamal, Odope Rafinha mo, the likes of Pau Kubasi. Let's not also forget Barcelona team ne kuto mo they this dominance no. A lot of youngsters wo mo. Omo team na nkasa na esi enkran bebre sododo. And besides Enkrano, almost players na team necessary almost nyina ye back from injury. Yen hwe omachi onum. Vojez Chesney, goalkeeper, he is a retired player and a Barcelona for akofande naba. Pau Kubasi na echire ogina ne so no. Let's not forget Pau Kubasi is just 18 years. Jules Koundé unse wapra since 2023 na Jules Koundé and I say on tina bench for Barcelona every game they are not started, and just look at how no air strength be free ni mu ediako and unso opra kit we be the whole sikwa akotene fie. Alejandro Balde injuries on and off even in a midfield. Let's not forget Frankie de Jong came back from injury, Pedri came back from injury, Marc Casado na no o shem fifi obon ono so apra. This season, Lewandowski a prakakla, Lamine Yamal a prakakla. Player bet me aka say bia, wo Barcelona team no ma injuries and shedan hana djubebre. Hey, Brandt your friend Rafinha. And to me, I feel say this game Barcelona shouldn't be risking it because going to San Siro, believe you me, against Inter Milan, it is going to be very, very difficult. Okay. Very, very difficult. And I feel say Papa a friend Hans Dieter Flick, when one worry no. The young boys now I said the second 8-year players no and I believe say with our team system next year performance no always or the Ferran Torres ball Femi Lopez ball Gavi more all those players no more bench ball no motivate grand results no he should trust in the boys and do that today. And yes, I know Okoye not player but could be a na against Inter Milan because right after that game Inter Milan there's a certain El Clasico coming up again. Barcelona is on the verge of winning the treble. But believe you me, one share in this short time no Barcelona beat me lose the La Liga. Look, let's be realistic. Barca beat me lose La Liga, asset me lose Champions League. Because the moment Obe lose some key players omuni Inter Milan enkoye mfa mo San Siro no Inter Milan won advance to the final, and then omu wie ya no because of how omu team na stressed out ninti no omuni Madrid na eba bebo the El Clasico in the La Liga game owie on Espanyol. Let's not forget say Espanyol so their bitterest rival na Barcelona no matter how things are. Say koye emo say koye emo ko share Barcelona. They want to prove a point.
Catalonia derby.
Yes, the Catalonia derby. Owie Espanyol so on Villarreal na ekobo. Let's not forget Villarreal kwa no betimi qualify to UEFA Champions League. Into one also fight for the life. Ovia on Athletic Club Bilbao and it's our the last game on any in this La Liga season.
Okay.
So it really tells you that Barcelona should be careful. On bet me Lucy out on the Champions League and the La Liga if care is not taken. Now Papa friend Hans Ditafle ko managing yema ya e bet me ahomo pa. Now let's go to Real Madrid near Juma Kakra. Open there are some growing concerns and no me highlighted some points them out. Says Xabi Alonso right now it is seemingly clear. Say on ne ba be the next coach or ba be fa Madrid job no if Carlo Ancelotti leaves her. But yencha adi wa say there will be an interim before Xabi Alonso beba. Santiago Solari will be the man. The last time I was telling you this, Santiago Solari say no, the Nyemekeka kunyan say on the beba be interim coach. No one take you charge of Air Madrid going to the FIFA Club World Cup, no, because Xabi Alonso does not want to take Madrid to the FIFA Club World Cup. Or person be taking Madrid from a fresh start. And Santiago Solari,
training before the
and
season,
even before that, no, or some players be or per se, or no bano, or monso make a team no.
Okay.
You are making stories be about Jonathan Tam when they some players. Look, and then I make Martin Zubimendi, and a flying vest as He wants Zubimendi because he has worked with him at Real Sociedad B and Sana Bayer Leverkusen for Befano. And he really thinks Zubimendi onyanwoni team ni mua obet me anya that kind of perfect pairing. Na obe here our Madrid team nim because enkomo e ekoso ne kire say Xabi Alonso ba Madrid the 3-back system then one or deba. Madrid is not going to play that 4-back. This is the internal conversations ekoso. And on the beba that is the main reason why or no the obenya na nka Jonathan Ta eba. Eti the Jonathan Ta issue no enye Madrid for ankasa na ekofo Jonathan Ta, it is the recommendation of Papa, a friend of Xabi Alonso. And right now, Madrid are looking into it because on Jonathan Ta, Nanka Barcelona for any a mutual agreement, we saw Barcelona. But in recent times, Barcelona financial situation, no, are opening the doors for Jonathan Ta, say Madrid for bit me a corner. And with all these things said, let's not forget Florentino Perez and so issues, Kakra.
The issues, sir.
The issues here. Papa a friend of Xabi Alonso, Pezumendi, Florent, Jonathan Ta. Only 3 players on the Obenya on Madrid and CCA. Madrid and so Florentino Perez already had plans to bring in either Abrante and Dean Houston. You talked about Castello Luqueba, Alejandro Bastoni from Inter Milan. These are players are not unknown there. Obenya not the Ombeba and then Milos Kerkes. William Saliba did never home, but he felt that William Saliba would be very difficult to get. And Dean Houston, Abrante Fen, Leandro Bastoni, Castello Luqueba, or Mutini, they never honor that Milos Kerkes. But right now, no, Xabi Alonso is also saying a different thing. And you know how our Papa friend for Antonio Perez is it here. You be a coach at own a team, but the moment on issues, no, the mount. And CC and Xabi Alonso nyamaye. But this is the little friction I shall say honum. And I think Madrid should really look at how and never be Miakwa about the coach coming. Because coach now Urbano, so when you have the materials that he will need, that we already know how about Madrid air suffer, even with the presence of air set quality players, quality individuals Ekutomo. In Xabi Alonso beba says the Mimisroma Madrid says Xabi Alonso on share then Drew Hono. If Madrid does not make the ground smooth for him. That's why I'm particularly with the system. Also, no Xabi Alonso, those kind of player coaches are. We are there in the system. There in the system. The philosophy is what he believes in. Because at Bayer Leverkusen, you on so many occasions are. Ye na ni etiacha ni efili se onse sana nsa no kakra. But you go into games ni efili so onse sana nsa na akobo the same philosophy. You be you no wenya the resource needed. And this is a coach you are bringing on board, and you know. Say Xabi Alonso is a philosophical coach or believing on one philosophy no matter what happens. It is when ya players or pay no grounds na nye fertile amana. It might be a very big mistake and a Madrid for Bayer. And right now we are looking forward to see if Xabi Alonso needs our Dema Madrid no the Beman and now say Madrid, Florentino Perez and the board will continue to persuade the boys Dean Hewson, Castello Luque, Bamo, Aleno Bastoni, Muno Mo de Nabre, Xabi Alonso. Now we live to see. But for now, Xabi Alonso request they are looking into it. Say Florian Mendy and then Jonathan Tah. Bet me about be players for Real Madrid. Now me America crowd games ni bimu. Very good, very good. Yenko England. Ni nu komo kakra openyi. Hesi amene okase unim say the English teams on paper mathematically if all things being equal na mathematically the away termini bamua when you say England bet menya 9 teams in Europe next season
9 teams
yes listen mathematically England bet menya 9 teams in Europe
next season better possible
the reason in here say see and on say offer the performance ratio na England and Spain and 5 teams to represent them in UEFA Champions League next season.
Okay, that is already confirmed. Automatic slot.
Yes, automatic slot already confirmed. Now, say 5 teams no ebe we are. Let's not forget say then ebe shifted from the 50 man call no beko Europa or ne the obeji FA Cup and then beko Europa no. He say 5 teams no ebe Champions League into ebe shifted about the 6th team. The Obetoso 6 instead of 5th no. Say beko Europa no ebe shifted about the Obetoso 6. So no the beko Europa na the obeji FA Cup. And so I can honor Nako Europa League. Until right now, he for now in the final of the FA Cup. That's the question here. Crystal Palace go and then Manchester City, right? So Man City and Timmy Hanje. Now Crystal Palace go. Crystal Palace is falling outside
the top. That's 6.
That's 6. No, he's falling outside it. And you are not the automatic slot FA Cup position or the back.
No, so become an IS7.
Yes. Okay. And also, Man City in Man City is already qualifying for the UEFA Champions League because the top 5 ni muda. It is on the FA Cup now. Then Ebesa shifted. And the Abba say, okay, Ebe 6th and 7th because right now there wouldn't be any FA Cup winner. Our Babeko Europa League. Yes. Yes, and England says here no. Mathematically, they could get 9 teams that will represent you in Europe. And Impono met 7 teams. I bet me, or Munina bet me, UEFA Champions League. If only, say Arsenal, or more games now can say, Evans Arsenal, Lucy, no more fall out of the top 5. It cannot, I don't think it's ABC. But on say, America say, let's do that calculation. Yeah, but on say the possibility is also there because mathematically it is possible. Arsenal, me and Rene, omo games now cannot almost fall out of the top 5. See, no more be DBC 7th more baby. That's the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal Koko Gia. Aside the another slot, England. That is why almost. Champions League slots no ebe timi I stand there 7.
So what happened to the Manchester United Tottenham Hotspur?
Yes, and very good. Manchester United Enso thought I nearly forgot that one. Manchester United Enso Tottenham Hotspur honum. Omu nyina we ko ko final.
Yes,
because the first leg na dia we den
so omu ko final so den
back na beje. And only a miracle never happen ama omumienu first leg ehu ye na second leg bibia kwesi na o man qualify. It will only take a miracle. Into omumienu ko final ye den abako na be win. And let's not forget omumienu nyina so bia ni hono ma top 6 na say those kind of European sport no betimi qualify akobi.
Okay.
Let's imagine Manchester United wins the Europa League. Winning the Europa League automatically gives you the slot to go to the UEFA Champions League. And they say Norway near or also from outside as Bishim. That is where Ebema the first 5 no Ayako UEFA Champions League no. Now say Arsenal falling into it. Now Arsenal be this is not the UEFA Champions League or about become why it is. Say Manchester United Tottenham ba konso J Europa League no become why then 7. International say Europa League position no ebesa shifted from first to 5th na honum. Now sa shift here about the 6th and 7th.
Again, what happened if Chelsea so kwaji Conference League and the
Chelsea kwaji Conference League then a honor so na bema another slot aba for the Europa League no. It's the best and then they are 9. Yes.
Wow.
So the Premier League they could have all these teams or make me represent you but with all these things said, unim say weekend way games na because no penny. Let me do it this way. The rest of the games, no, they say in Liverpool, the Oya and Wati team, and even with Manchester City, Crano, maybe who is a one Swati team. with Manchester City, though the probability could show say honestly bet me a fight for the life. But I feel say baby or that's a see any day. Manchester City so bet me I can straight away so what it team because so I honest Adam team will game. On the full Bournemouth for game, no on the full I'm about the last game. And with how Messi a pick form this latter stages no against Southampton is a 3 points out here there the bam dada. The game against Bournemouth and Fulham and a bed in Kaka. But when Newcastle, Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa are more competing for the rest of the positions now. Chelsea pan and the games near Chelsea pan and the games near because Newcastle about Brighton this weekend. And you can say Brighton one of those biggie sides, but against Newcastle could manage their way around it. Or we are about Chelsea ni BMT or about Chelsea no need to compete for that positions no. On the Chelsea bebo we are no akobo Arsenal no asabo Everton last but Chelsea ni we are Chelsea bebo Liverpool this weekend. Liverpool wouldn't want to lose this game just for pride because league no Jerry just for pride against Chelsea they wouldn't want to lose this game. And let's not forget, we are on the Newcastle, on the competing bebo. We are on Manchester United. Manchester United, this is the Nkoyi, but we know the big air game rivalry that these two teams in them. And then the last game for Chelsea against Nottingham Forest on also they competing. Okay. And the Chelsea games now move 4. And I say 4 games, they move 3. Teams are already more competing for the top table size. No, okay. Manchester United no outside. They see a big team also on any day he will want to have a win against Chelsea to make a statement. And the Chelsea their destiny is in their own hands because you can on the bad side. No, let's not forget say almost on more competing in on bebo. It is a Chelsea team are getting a grip on the ground. No, it's me we need Liverpool, Newcastle and Nottingham Forest. Straight away it tells you say or surpass your because no more compete. It is the Chelsea on one kasani destiny. Ekutane on
Chelsea on one kasani destiny. Esho on one kasani sem. For when it's Kulun Ghana Limited. Na kope nduru pay bi na nduru miensa ene ye dia bedwama so na ni nyina no China ndubra ne nkabamba ene ye dia ye ene ye dia ba na mebusa Filippo se Mr. Q no net saying okay hunchu capsules no wedwama so hunchu no de tie ne se bema na se nimpa bi a edu anadwa ogun so bebre titru ni mema edu anadwa na ogun so bebre a baako ebetuma be se ye diabetes so what I say mienu ebetuma ba se o prostate no ne ho atochema na se ye prostate no nko ade ada mesewada fu ani kirem na kope huntun capsules ne bi kope huntun capsules ne bi obi so ho ogun so wi a na afi ase ko bi enso so we kire ase pipeline no what I say mesrew how na eba obema ne mo ebo o prostate no ho ban from enlarging and se ebeko akwakodu cancer stage na chese ekura ba betom enlargement na chese wodro ben atre ayekese mesrew sa hawo ni nyina no woduru yahwe ya ebeboa ema etuatwa ede amawo ye wo Mr. Q eno Filippo bibia e boko de
ami adom
okay
na de no bo Mr. Q no na
okay sexual weakness eboa many tuase menka so sexual weakness waist pains and knee problem ukotodwe etoda ukotoa enye yi wade free top form a untumi nkoto mfa usisi aloko mesewada low libido obi wo hwa obo adwuma nanso esie free ne ho ba no ayese kuku entumi nyehwe ha dwen obi nso de ye premature ejaculation or enso no wesi form premature ejaculation no mesewada ni nyina no unya Mr. Kiwa ebitu ase araba bagzing pill eno so ho edema yenuanom ma bagzing pill eba yache menstrual problems obi wo ho a ne de emayi eto da bia obi so ho a ne de ne ba na ase clotting blood bi ase mojesufi bi adenchen de ba ni nyina ye hawa ewo yenuanom ma ne bi ho a omuntumi nka mesewada kope araba bagzing pill ne bi na bobo na ehawo nyina no asentu na wo so honto na bibia enkoyie mfama ne nyina nti akwakwaja ye pampan bi wase enti nkrofo amudi obi bia afi atwa mu afi o mansa mabie mesewada ne nyina ye hawa ehani papa kope bi na mboa na kolina keba Danny Herbal, Misty Herbal, Blessed Rukwa, Herbal Panacea Pharmacy, N&A Pharmacy, Fredimens Pharmacy, and the pharmaceutical shop biara over the counter, and I say impono drugs so ye Herbal shop biya begremono ubenya sa nubrenya ye di free China eja bay a boy truma gidigiti and yasam ketokra. Joychem Roofing Company Limited, Joychem Roofing Company Limited, Yang and yede kwan soronko a ye bodanso de abagana ne ade aye nie ya so ye no ya sada aye nchense no e de suit ye weather condition e wo Ghana titu esansa Ghana ha no mo no okofa bia UK ana okofa US Russia nchense ba ha wo mo ho no eho nwunu enti etoda mo pede mu ba hye kakra de amom ukofa ba ubewu e kroma enti ye de hyeda ayen Ghana de se de be ya wo de bosso a wo de dan mu kra na wo ho ayunyunu kama wanya air condition kra na wutumi da kama na Joychem Roofing Company Limited say IBR ebi ho Self-lock ho MSL ebi ho na enu akino standard sheet no ye woni nyina bi Euro tiles ene ho akade nyina alusink roofing sheet ni nyina ye ton bi e wo yasue de safata sawo ya ne se wo bra yasue bi e ban wo Accra Kaswa Kumasi Techiman Sunyan Tamale Polga wa Kumasi Sokoban Ampame opposite the police station e bana frefra no afre e wo 0540 125 816 0540 125-816 anasa mpokoti kwan we 055-0551 005-000 wo frɛ lines mu bia mpenifo beje so ye no bedi nkomo na bibia so etum ayekama Filippo
bema
so mama na afi ye nto aso odimi wura hen ene
woko London there is a very good friend Kwamina Amponsa or say or hey show you live Kwamina a takrade boy so Kwamina, good morning and thank you very much. There, it choose Sompa TV this morning. Into Kwamina,
and the Minimpa Clifford Chebafo.
Okay,
Clifford Chebafo so US. Also, all monitor show no. And a madam for some pastor Imano Botin all the way from Canada. Also, could show you more. Also, Eshebi. Yakase Boba Yampong.
Yeah. Into Kwamina, good morning to you. Now, my man start you off with the Premier League. Now, we're fixtures now. Kana team and the Edin Pie Chelsea Football Club. Prince rightly said. Now, so what games are aka for Chelsea Football Club? So saying the only realistic chance of Chelsea getting into Europe again is to win the Conference League. But men so me who's a Conference League, they emba easy sir. They are playing against either Fiorentina or that is Real Betis. Now, what are games now aka for Chelsea Football Club now? So say Chelsea or Liverpool. Obo Liverpool we are against Newcastle. After Newcastle, Obo against Manchester United. After Manchester United, Obo we season with Nottingham Forest. Now, mind you, Nottingham Forest press also be stay in Europe. This season, no manager friend no Espiritu Sancho or press Obo stay in Europe this season. So after so losing my Brentford, no, I say I go a long way ahano pa. Into no only Chelsea, no Chelsea will not have it easy. And Chelsea. So why a Chelsea team no under Enzo Maresca? Anytime a Chelsea airboy against teams omu defending low blocks, omu creating overloads, no, Chelsea bread to score against them. And Nottingham Forest, one of their main that is attributes, defending low blocks. And again, omu are very difficult to break down. And they have the best goalkeeper in the Premier League in Marcels. And again, obo against Manchester United. So why Ruben Amorim? Anytime I go against any of the top teams, what watch here? Normally, no, he is a boogie manager for the top teams. But then I go against the miniature clubs. You can miniature clubs clubs are also Mumbo Brabia in the Premier League. So I go against Omona. Those clubs, no other clubs are Ruben Amorim, the manager of Man United, or struggle pa. Or go against Bournemouth. Crystal Palace. Those are the games Ruben Amorim struggle. But when he went to Anfield, Liverpool were lucky to have gotten that 2-2 draw. So we a game between Liverpool and Manchester United. Liverpool were lucky to have gotten that 2-2 draw with Manchester United at their own Anfield. When say Obo against Chelsea Football Club, so game no ni Chelsea bebono. Chelsea Football Club where Chelsea fan and more team there. And United are boogie when they are playing against teams or more brothers teams or more face in the Premier League. Now apart from that, Chelsea bebo against Chelsea bebo against team Liverpool. Enra mitie manager friendly and slots. Na Aaron Slot nan samo kan yina no say no we win Premier League na games in kai na aka no oba manage games and oba go with that is a rotational system. So may expect to say me no win him say Liverpool first 11 and ni goalkeeper Alisson Becker, right back here Trent Alexander-Arnold, left back here Andy Robertson, centre back player Ibrahima Konate, Virgil van Dijk. Now midfield three no, Brent Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, and Dominic Szoboszlai. Attack na Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, or to some extent Cody Gakpo, any Mohamed Salah. But no, what we should expect from Liverpool is say Wataru Endo, ebenya a lot of game time. Darwin Nunez, the boy from Uruguay, obenya a lot of game time. And then Harvey Elliott, complaining of game time, obenya a lot of game time. Conor Bradley, Sir Trent Alexander-Arnold, etsna, and no nebe raise eyebrow kakra. Say no, in the long term, one player Liverpool project say right back obefa and I say say omo right back in the long term boy na friend Conor Bradley. So Conor Bradley so ebenya a lot of game time with the games left. And besides, another player no so benya a lot of game time boy na friend Curtis Jones. So Liverpool players now omontanye as omonya first teamers no omo first teamers, but normally they are on the fringes say this is their moment because manager Arne Slot believe say games na kano I say who here be asa we are there here no any league no, but believe you me the only Premier League team the only manager onya 100 points in the Premier League Pep Guardiola me Liverpool ni me person ka Arne Slot go into every game with the mentality of going to win. Because records win here. They say Liverpool were 82 points. They say I got 4 games to go. Yeah. 82 plus 12, what am I saying?
82 plus 12?
Yes.
Let's just say 94.
82 plus 12. About 94.
Yeah.
He should go into every game so be winning those games, He should go into every game. Because, believe you me, Jurgen Klopp during the time, during the time of Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola, constantly, the season was a marathon season. We be real league, Jurgen Klopp at a point in time had 97 points, but one Premier League. Jurgen Klopp in your 98 points, one Premier League. On your 95 points, and Premier League. Into me when he tells me say games now can they so relaxing. Now rotating the squad now. Ni baby nice I mean nya adwen sa.
Ose say adwen be come next season.
Yes, for now no must start say re-strategize or planning for the season ahead.
Yeah.
And for the season ahead, the good news for Liverpool is say Club World Cup now FIFA introducing omonka ho. And so Ombenya ample time to assemble a very good team. And the good news for Liverpool Football Club, and I said, nay, Virgil van Dijk, I extended the contracts. Mohamed Salah, I extended the contract. For now, Trent Alexander-Arnold, earlier, Ebetoja said, he will leave to Real Madrid. But because, let me give you the updates. The news coming from Anfield, and they say, we're Liverpool for now. The news is that, they say the Trent Alexander-Arnold's future, it is not confirmed. Say, Phil Liverpool and us what's not. They say 50-50. Take this from me. I'm a liver pad. I'm a liver bed. Now, as to say, Phil Liverpool and us what's not. For now, nobody knows because there is a managerial conundrum at Real Madrid. So, they say Real Madrid you name the over because King Carlo the way there Don Carlo will leave. Don Carlo now all corner, and then one player so happy at Real Madrid, Rodrigo Goes. And the Rodrigo Goes say, or person of Real Madrid. And the Rodrigo Goes no person of Real Madrid no. Clubs no as start say looking for the signature of this boy because at this as young as he is he has seen it all in football. And the trophy na Rodrigo Goes and that. Apart from the FIFA World Cup and the FIFA Confederations Cup, he has won every trophy there is. Every trophy we are competing in Biano. Rodrigo Goes I get those trophies no. And what is happening now? They say, boy, no, you're happy at Real Madrid. And then you know, so boy, the bets na Real Madrid are a very dependent on the manager now all by Real Madrid. No, the new manager now all by no. And no, a Brent and a friend Rodrigo Goes what's and now say Obeko. And say no players now, ya link you to Real Madrid no. meme yen conclude answer enyo bia no obekọ Real Madrid dependent on the manager that is coming. Prince Historia no pay Santi Solari, Xabi Alonso, these are the names I muti say Bakun na be take the reins from Carlo Ancelotti. But then say Xabi Alonso ba minim pasa Brenton from Florian Wirtz number 1 player on the list. Martin Zubimendi the move no they will terminate the move to Arsenal or better Sana Jane so obekwa Arsenal rather be favor a move to Real Madrid. Say Xabi Alonso ba mi hu say William Saliba ebekwa Real Madrid. Say Xabi Alonso ba player ebekwa Real Madrid likely ebe boy friend Jonathan Tah. Because ye ka obi o say pa e wo Jonathan Tah lifestyle mu a was a reshape e mo Jonathan Tah papa friend Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso on the way reshape boy friend Jonathan Tah. When him say in chief is Sierra Leone. Or Sierra Leone into boy na friend Xabi Jonathan Tah no so beko Real Madrid it will be dependent on whether Xabi Alonso would accept a deal a move to team Real Madrid. Okay. Now mami ko Italy Italian Serie A no me ka asem bi wo ha it is done bibia ansesa bi
ba wo wi a nra wo manager bia na wo kana asem yapam no so ono na agya nso a Jorge Jesus ono an agya me kirem ho a we jai because bibi papa bi denanim into the way jai no sometimes in this life you know say wo kompo ano e wo fa hwenko ana say wo se beku osono a ade na wo pro nkoku abo ntatia. Okay, that is how life is. Now guess what, in Italy it is confirmed and I am confirming this Bibian and take this from me, Napoli have won the Serie A. Bibian they say 4 points na dey on team, right?
Me anya points in pona mewe. Maybe my reasons why me feel Napoli are winners of the Serie A. Okay. I was one of the believers of the Inter squad. Say squad quality and depth in it, you know. Teams, you know, in Italy will compete, but then you know, he who laughs last laughs best, and that team is Inter Milan. But then, no, given the fixture combustion, Minjin this say now Inter Milan will win the Serie A. The Scudetto is over for Inter Milan. And Scudetto no over for Inter Milan when Omu Lucy 1-0 to AS Roma. Omu Lucy Emma Bologna. Omu Lucy Emma Bologna in the Serie A. And after losing to Bologna in the Serie A, no, Omu Sambe Lucy to AS Roma. Before the Barcelona Copa 3-3 no. The last 3 games I bought in Italy, the Copa del Rey semi-final, and the 2 Serie A matches now we're losing in now. O Lucy 3-0 Messi Milan. No Lucy 1-0 mo Bologna. No Lucy 1-0 Edema AS Roma. So and then the games are
9-3 games. No, I conceded 5 goals.
Without scoring just one. Inter Milan. That was why in the game against Barcelona, Metzna analyzes say, on defense no breachable. And coach na swording in the game against Barcelona when we share 2-0 no. And Coesos said Brent friend Federico Di Marco. He could have killed Barcelona. Into where na Lamine Yamal the ball no for Di Marco area hopper because Di Marco no or the sharpness na confirm because he was coming fresh from injury. And play be also say upra na say wo ba fresher want to me recapture o best of form. Into Di Marco where say no our be the weakest link in the Inter Milan team. Into no team be abeshe Inter Milan or the ball no for left back wo Di Marco nya sharp. Into why not go for Augusto? At the end of the day, all the time, no one for believe, you know, Emma this young Brazilian, so no one left back, no. But when Barcelona better take an 2-2, no, I do Luis Enrique rather on the buy, you know, or the Enrique buy pay. There was a bit of stability at the back. Go now, Buena from Rafinha and Shea, no, and they go out of this world because the ideology, the brain with which or the ball it's here young Someno. Sommer did well by parrying the ball, but one sign by ball Sommer, na born called out a goal posting. Now games are for Inter Milan, and no ball against Hellas Verona because of the Champions League into no bonny game in them. So that when you enough rest for Barcelona, I think on Wednesday, some Wednesday no Barcelona no. Say obo Hellas Verona na home. Owi obeko Torino. Torino omo bad boys in their team. Bakon boy be friend Che Adams. Omo another player be Yan Karamu. These are bad boys of Torino. Yeah. Or a former Inter Milan player. He's a bad boy of Torino. Yan Karamu and Che Adams. Now aside that Owi obeko Lazio. Lazio currently no omo were the best attacking machinery, but omo problem is omo concede more goals. So Pedro, Tati Castellanos, with team no very good in attack. And against Parma, when they were down by 2 goals, I thought it was over. But Pedro bench by, and I call him a vintage wine. The more now on you know, the better he becomes. That is the boy Pedro from Barcelona, Chelsea Football Club, AS Roma. He has done a lot to football. And during the time at Barcelona, me who final Pedro boy Pedro Anshego. Every final Biano contributed by scoring a goal. And Omubo against Lazio. And on the season, the crowd with the bad boys of the Serie A. Serie A this season, so who per team of the season? I will not talk about Napoli. I will not say it is Inter Milan. Neither will say it is Fiorentina and I say any of the top 10 teams. Team are made this season. Why the best team of the Serie A? Fabregas need team their friend Como. So why Como very well? Who can team about champagne football? About sweet football in the Serie A? Como. Who can team so when you are more bar, won't to me your mom possessively. And I say possessively, no, won't to me outweigh or more. As I want to be more than them. But more than you, or yes, or Bassaya shell, team Como. And one of the teams are the budget, Miga, Oniska, Como for Muniska. And one of the players who call a Fabregas are Sambona. They are players as a career at a point in time. No, we hear game time at their former clubs. And now so my career no nose dive. Once upon a time, AC Milan Patrick Cutrone. And Patrick Cutrone, because he started very well as an early bloomer, Fabregas ended up back Como. Now Nico Pass, one of the youngsters or a bright future for Real Madrid. Because Nebe didn't so many be at Real Madrid in and you about Como, he is the best player for Como, Nico Pass. Ono share a common no Matengesi, Nico Pass. He's an Argentine. He's the best player for Team Como. Or someone this boy from Senegal, Fadiga, who is also doing very well. And there is the good old Pepe Reina, a backup goalkeeper. More or less, I say, motivated the first team, the first choice goalkeeper. And you know, I say, why assemble squad be Omunya players be seven players but they are playing the best of football in the Italian Serie A, and they will play their last game with Inter Milan. In Inter Milan, omo assemble po. But so for Napoli last games in Safo made them for 2 screens in Suma Misropa. Napoli last games, Obo against Lecce, Obo against Genoa, Oyo Parma. Now we crowd with Cagliari. This is Napoli on my last games. Safo Misro, we are for Inter Milan games in Soto Sumami. Why? Now, Inter Milan, Verona, Torino, Lazio, and Como. And so we hear that is we hear analysis into the games now. Kana we because Napoli games now full. Lecce constantly we are stubborn side. Emma team Napoli, but Napoli have more Brakra against Lecce no. Na yana draw. And the good news for Napoli is that say Napoli awo kame Zamboangiza, and he is the midfield linchpin for team Napoli. And believe you me. Signing San Antonio Conte a payoff. When him say McTominay, the best season away at Napoli. And last week against last week or boy against Torino, he scored brace. He scored 2 goals. Yeah. And apart from also 2 goals, this season he's been ever present for Team Napoli. Okay. And he's one of the master stroke in the Napoli midfield. Okay. Now, me read my stories with Luis Felipe Scolari, the Brazil manager.
The big fail
of 2002. So if we bring a picture and photo sumami why, or say the best attacking trial we who football, and as a football enya, Ronaldinho Gaucho, Rivaldo and Ronaldinho. The 2002 World Cup Brazil team, the attacking trial, the 3 R's, Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho. Now, not some no kind, Impossible widen arguments in a kakra. So what can national team football there, Mediatum? But so what can say entirely? I say football entirely.
Club football count because
no, make
now he was
say,
directly.
That is why
at a point in time, even directly comparing it to the MLS.
Into me per se me widen spectrum now pay so that more share screen.
The triple R.
Now, for national team level, no, many year dream part the R3, the triple R, no, the best in history. Now, Brazil team of 1970. Since our football by we say the best national team we are seeing Pele's team of 1970. You been see that. There will never be a repeat of Brazil team of 1970. And FIFA Krajiatum said the best national team ever.
Featuring
the Pele
featuring
of
Pele
1970.
Featuring Pele.
And Pele no Olivia attack no. Edema team Brazil. And that Brazil team no. Na departmentally, who be a Brazil ever weakness. But apart from say Brazil any weakness no, it was the moment that Brazil introduced attacking trio. Yaka attacking trio no, that is attacking three. Now on attacking trio no, suffer for formation to a screens no sumari. Brazil team of 1970. This is the attacking trio. Now our Jairzinho, Pele, any Tostao.
Tostao, yeah.
Tostao, Pele, any Jairzinho. But this team of 1970 at the World Cup, no, we need every game at the World Cup. 1970, Brazil airball draw with England in one of their games. But Brazil team of 2002, which had Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho. Now let me get this off head. First game, Brazil share Turkey by 2-1. Second game, Brazil share China by 4-0. Last group game, no, Brazil share Costa Rica by 5-2. Owie no round of 16. Oko boy against Belgium. Or share Belgium by 2-0. Owie no quarter final score boy against England. Or share England by 2-1. So okay, Ronaldinho free kick, that time. Or share England by 2-1 against David Seaman. Or say England by 2-1. No, we are no call semi-final. What kind Ronaldo so no way? Ronaldo shared the only goal against Turkey at the semi-final. Now the final, Ronaldo shared 2 goals against Oliver Kahn. Brazil away. And Brazil that time, no, they are the only national team of World Cup matches in Omu winning every single game. That the magical R, the magical R or the R3. And see, R3 no, a DNA R3 ne yason kopa. Now, so whoop creativity, ubenya from Ronaldinho. So whoop greats and guts here, ubenya from Rivaldo. That is precision. Whoop efficiency, ubenya from Ronaldo. In see, there is no weakness. What does Colaria say? So whoop creativity say, game no more ding. Yeah, you will be magic or the night before born, so be creativity out of nothing. Ronaldinho ho. So no more ding. Partner say game no, ya boy say game no ya draw. From nowhere no obinya bibina bibinsia Rivaldo. So game no you create a lot of chances we look up to the best number 9 in history. And since a football buyer no there is no number 9 yeah better than Brazil Ronaldo. And no, there will never be a repeat. That is why and that is why in history still Ronaldo nickname no remain the phenomenon. And the word phenomenon what you see and you see actually what you see in Portuguese you say o phenomena, in Spanish o fenomeno, and in English the phenomenon. And Ronaldo is the phenomenon. Now so me compare to club football MSN and the BBC almost by your modie Messi name and Suarez no almost by your modie numbers no were very good. Messi Neymar Suarez, numbers were very good. But the highlight of the MSN, and I say, Obu winning Champions League in 2015. The last time Barcelona had Champions League was in 2015, and it was the Messi Neymar Suarez. But then no, so who can Messi Neymar Suarez numbers are better than the BBC. But then so what the achievements na can and the BBC no ball breast chain MNS no. The American house what you say. MSN, the BBC, Benzema, Bale, no Ronaldo. How many Champions League no Moje Prince Mwami? How much Champions League no consecutive times? Anameboa. But then Messi, Neymar, Suarez no. Omo no 1 season and enter sir. And just after that, 2015 no, 2016 Neymar ko Paris Saint-Germain. So there was no longevity in the MSN, but there was longevity in the BBC. So at club football there, me kasa Messi Neymar Suarez the greatest ever, never.
Okay.
Men jin tumsa because edi never mo why greatest. E brana wo boy no. Enye din na wo no. En wo ye enye din na wo no. E brana wo boy no. En e de be kasem. Say e brada anka BBC no e bo bra chen Messi Neymar no Suarez no. At Barcelona because Omoji Champions League no one. And Champions League no so creme de la creme of club football in Europe and enter sir.
Sure.
But then say the national team there can still no Brazil there no crown still national contest. Me ko 1953-54. Me share ade kitu ebi. Omo did the first football no bona e fe pa e bae. Oman e friend Hungary. Hungary enya team be from the Golden Magyars. And the Golden Magyars of 1953, that is their formation. And Golden Magyars no omunya the three stubborn boys. And sad three stubborn the stubborn three no a comprise of Zoltan Chibo, Ferenc Puskas, and a Brent friend that is Ferenc Puskas, Zoltan Chibo, omoya the highlight of the team, and a Sandor Coxis. Now Barcelona by Barcelona, Real Madrid by Real Madrid yinano. Players no mu yifi team we mu. Mechrawa diebi. In 1953, Daniel Sebi built this team no. 1958, Real Madrid and Barcelona no person dominated football in Europe. So what they did was Real Madrid acquired Ferenc Puskas from this team, the Hungarian national team. No, or didn't about Spain. 1958 no for Ferenc Puskas about Spain no. 1958 na Barcelona eko Hungary ho eko for Sandor Coxis and Zoltan Chibo any omubaye. But in terms of longevity no Ferenc Puskas bra echen Zoltan Chibo and Sandor Coxis and until the no FIFA say so we shall go la FPA go your friend saying Ferenc Puskas and Puskas the first superstar of Real Madrid. This is Ferenc Puskas.
Okay. That team
Hungary team was Hungary team in 1953-54 and coach was
Switzerland.
Yes, the Switzerland. And Switzerland so the magic of Bern and the miracle of Bern because the World Cup was played in Bern in Switzerland. That was 1953-54.
They reached the final against Germany.
And you say when the only thing they did was winning Olympic gold medal.
Okay.
But champion World Cup finals no omuko bebre but omuko bia at the final hurdle no.
Me that is Filippo
Scolari Kase, Ronaldo, Rivaldo and Ronaldinho are the greatest trio.
Me that say eno ye Filippo enso eno no Gentleman Dental Clinic etun safrel se bre ya ye bi e fasen ho no ye na ye be ye na ye ni yie e de amount bi bia e fasen ho me sro ye na ye ni yie Gentleman Dental yasye enso eno no na ye bibi de say polishing wo sin no color no bia wo see white because of bibinti enesi no color no sesa ayese yellowish bi eni ade obi so wa na sin no ase no colors bi abesh ntete bi wo ho ne sro wada bibia efa sen wo sin no sadia esi no asa chiachia ebi wo ase oginanimu na ebi so tenachi eni ade saa de ni nyina no oba yahwe ya yetum eyen correct sin kama na afi wo sina ye fe bibia efa sen ho se eba no tit bracing and sa winning na ye be ya ma ewo ya hwe ye to na Moses ye na fo ani chirim ewo Gentleman Dental na yem fama Kumasi Abrepo Junction behind the Total Filling Station Techman magazine ewo Techman market kwan so ehwa na obenu ye Accra ye 2 branches ye Nungwa again ye sanso Atomic Down Koforia ye adjacent to the Central Police Station and then Adam market wa Takrade Piper no traffic eho enso na obehu yen Betway bet influencer time with the Filippo man time with Betway semi fanto enim ye fiska mrena so se fiska
you know cause obi hwe wa kwaji marriage list on toy me no cause obi akwaje admission so okoton nwema bi obi be for secondary school obi so okoton ntumi
to
me cause ye tu obi woni dem
I no correct obi so ne dan so
we rent so
aw
and make us obi so yare obi ma me yare unye skentua
Betway
it is simple
Betway okay
your code no
okay
your first code 1C9 1291 B 1C9 1219 B 1C9 1291 B. That is our first code. Now your second code for the day 1C91 CB45. That is our second code for the day. 1C91 CB45. That is our second code for the day. Now, yes, your third code for the day. Your third code for the day. Let me repeat them. Let me repeat them again. Because we have a message here. So your first code for the day, Safo, for first code, no to sumami. 1C9, 1291B. 1C9, 1291B. That's our first code for the day. Second code for the day, 1C9, 1C9, 1C B45. That's our second code for the day. 1C9, 1CB45. That's our second code for the day. Now your third code for the day, 1C9, 21710. 1C9, 21710. Now your final code for the day, Safo, your final code for the day, 1C9, 263-4A. 1C9, 263-4A. Those are the codes and they know. Yeah, them also 4 codes. Then they are spreading across into no 4. No, I'm assuring you, say, enter say Baba Monday. No, now was sorry. We rent in Ubetia, marriage list, and Uberton Yaman Bebri. We rent in Ubetia, and whatever a day when him a cardian yet, with the car and one bet way. Bet way or say get way more.
Don't forget set terms and conditions apply, but it is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Made us say, see any keja in Yaseda. They are made two enemies said Diamond Scientific Research and Alternative Medicine Hospital. Women now with the Donek Herbal Mixture. Their bed Dramanso. The Donek Herbal Mixture, a Yedura, Abba, Nebe Mia and Memma Bootum. Memma, ye bootun, center bootun, a bemium, a bemoye dang, at the amount. Miss Zawada, premature ejaculation, de bia me kawasem, sounds erectile dysfunction. A boost immune system, a bois a treaty waist pains, improve your brain function, improve your blood circulation, nimpe biara tituni mema. So mojano entumi near fruseni year, a yet denya, a bear affecting mema ye, a paso. Miss Slow, anti a draway, quanson kosukra, a beboao. A sounds effective for frequent urination at night. Nimpa eduana jua ogun so bebre ansa na diache me so se edrowe aba se ba beboa na bibia so etum akoyie kama pa e de amaw e ma remfio se 3A co capsules 3A co capsules e yedura eno so aba se ebetu koko na se koko ye o mahodo miensa obi wo ha ne de na fifiri nimpadue nani obi so ho ha ne de na akwakwadi ani ti e ho na okwan ni minim oposa nani te se dia wa fire no uhu na nani ko one share police for crab beche so wa fire enso na bia na wonim hwe enso e koko yada me se wada se wadro ay 3A co capsules eno waist pains etu ase constipation woyematim etoda wo de bo ho saforo yense me de na wotwekra na menya me nan e san se utu kwan a woni problem me serew constipation de edebe brawo so no anoten pe edro we bi ne ntu ase emfama kolnak heba dani heba misty heba apidank heba any heba shop biara uwrema ubenya ndro we nyina bi ato cocoa capsules no ehho asem na medi ho adanse de kirewo 0546 107 another 107 0546 107 107 ofra line we ya beje so na enu adin sa wo so na eno so bibi akoyie e de amawo Orlando atenase a odi efie nkomo nyina no kotoko ne house en nyankopon ya ade mechina ye besi ni nyina no okuta ne nsem a ono ede besanum e de amaye fanboy bibi aye boko de
powers adom ne ahweye
ye de yankopon ase
powers wati biara
mate dia mamenti wase yie no mankoka no ankofa asema mbreme mate die
10 no wati bi
10 10 ne yede ha
super crash 10 score line nya pp
okay
enkonfo bi se omo de 10 na nam krom ya
okay na chese 1-0
yes entino
be kankran ana se
omo free Kumase ko ne hweyi
be kankran
entina me se omo free Kumase ko no omo hweyi because enkonfo bi se omo de 10 na nam
bien samnu mu maye na yenti
powers edika kra no mayenti we free hotel o ma me Ghana Premier League no GP no fixtures no na yente no free we say we can see era matches no and so etimi atoto form yes Endra media ma AC and so etna fie ehye eka no baako miensa Emma Vision FC and so ete eka baako na abrantia ye friend Kamadin Mamudu ye baba be dini ho nkomo pa kama dini abrante ne no ma oye wo Ghana Premier League nim no as a defender as at now wa she 8 goals oye right back yes me bana ma be yini videos ni bi and so e dey akere na matches Sunday e that na e top form e wo Ghana Premier League no Nations FC e betena Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex omene Accra Lions e na e de be boy ni na now for Suji Abo Park Bechem United ebebo Legon Cities and afen so Nana Ajimai Bedu the first sports stadium Aduana Stars omonso any Brekum Chelsea and any Bernie a Bono Derby and eba so and afen so Pando Stadium no Heart of Lions ebetinefie na oma we kame Summertest and so e was a game him and Wenchi Sports Stadium Young Apostles and Baseke Holy Stars sa game we no and need the chire papa and our friends so baby any dance park Gold Stars almost any Karela United na ye prepare chire nyina no na attention nyina e wo the Accra Sports Stadium e ho and a House of Folk almost any Kumasi Asante Roko any boni a super crash and ebaso we Ghana Premier League week 30 matches and also ebaso na mama House of Folk versus Kotoko Flyer no na ye yes mama me flyer ne kama na safo yentimi enya ne 10 times so dabi House of Folk Kotoko House of Folk versus Kotoko yes yes ene da so no entino Kevin Osesibe House of Folk for ni tiemi a omo hweniye pa Kotoko for ni se abrante bobia ene omatwa di kra and so antino flyer no and that so na mama me NSA promo video no na ye adia National Sports Authority omonso eye aboa game we no na ade say ye nua yaw ampofo ankra NSA director Watimi abon homode promote match ne pa udu Accra Sports Stadium sisi a oma design e honti safo ubewura mu ene archives no na watimi yi videos ni nyina enso etimi area man emre ni afantino the more na channel na chese emre no eko enso area tiame yes entino eno National Sports Authority omo promo match no enso enti we super cash ebaso enso Accra Sports Stadium Accra House of Folk and etrefie omene Kumasi Asante Goroko enso etimi ede ebo eni enso honomo yede ho nsem no enso etimi ede amount na yetetete ho na yede voices ni videos no ede nkan enso abro na mame House of Folk last home 11 games against Kumasi Asante Goroko House of Folk last 11 games against Kumasi Asante Goroko na yenhwe dewa eno nso esifa etie ehormo na yetimi ehu dewa eno mano enso esifa eko enti eno da so 2010-2011 season Kumasi Asante Goroko to House of Folk ekochomo yade said 2-0 was our game nim 2011-2012 Accra Sports Stadium House of Folk Asante Goroko omo ball 0-0 2012-2013 House of Folk Asante Goroko omo ball 1-1 2013-2014 Asante Goroko ekocha House of Folk ekabakwa omo entimi ante 2015 House of Folk eshebako Asante Goroko ekosha omo kamienu 2016 House of Folk anshebi Asante Goroko ekocha omo ekabako 2017 Koroko House of Folk echa kotoko ekabakwa omo entimi ante 2020-2021 House of Folk eshe kotoko ekabakwa omo entimi ante 2021-22 koto House of Folk ene kodoko omo etena fie ebo 0-0 and afin so 2022-23 House of Folk eche Asante Roko ekabakwa omo entimiante the last time Kodoko ebo House of Folk ewo Accra Sports Stadium no House of Folk ehye mienu Asante Roko ekwohye miensa enso editi omontuwe House of Folk in last 11 matches omone Asante Roko enso etimi abona emu bako enai eye win enso edema Asante Kotoko entino eyade se enumumom ena Kotoko ewini out of 11 home matches House of Folk abo eretia Asante Roko enso ehontino match we no Kotoko fo no when that's one nemom no enkan fo ne say omo de one goal bi enso enam momani this season yes this season House of Folk any Asante Roko matches no eyade say Kotoko any House of Folk saying that here House of Folk ewini 12 matches Asante Roko ewini 14 matches. Sansona they say House of Folk I draw 9. Asante Roko I draw 8. House of Folk elusu 8 matches this season. Asante Roko elusu 7 matches. Asante Roko ashe 29 goals. House of Folk ashe 25 goals. House of Folk I concede 17 goals. Asante Roko I concede 21 goals. Instino dynamics of this game now. Not just this season now. House of Folk and concede more goals. Kumasi Asante Roko omo concede pa nemom Kotoko attackers no eche more goals than House of Folk. And House of Folk at the 6th on the league log omo 45 points. Kotoko at the 4th omo 50 points. And so and also Ghana Premier League nimo era yede wonsem enso ebremo momame coach Bubaka Watara enso any coach yes Zito unim say coach Bubaka Watara the last 2 games against Kumasi Asante Roko ni nyina wadi nkuguo enso entino coach Karim Zito ononso good record against House of Folk Sunday edachina Kremon Tua Efierua enso ena A2 ewo Accra Sports Stadium enso ebrenintino mayenwuram na yemfa voices no enso enwo edi kan no yemko adako jaache na yenkodi enkomo emfamfiri ho eyare se team manager ana yensha siemfiri KMA boss yes Richard Ofori Ajeman Kenzuba ena ewuamu enso ewo adako jaache Asante Roko training grounds endra na edi kaino Kenzuba edin sem say na tuja o say Asanteman ade mienu pe enema Asanteman Asanteman otumfo ena Kumase Asante Roko bobokunu yentie Kenzuba
ya Asantefo no no ma mienu nyago ma say who say Asantefo no no ma mienu Santene otumfo say tutu wonni esunsun ofiri ho Asante Kotoko eno ene ye de kekan ho sa Asantefo enti Asante ni bia ajapade kese pa ne Santene na emom Santene ajapade nso a esom ye nso bo ene Kotoko enti Kotoko ya mugbe enipa omo akoma di machi na ye mpempem edo so sen dia ya mu no stadium no ye mu bebre ho Kotoko etimi kuom bebre Kotoko etimom business sesai se Kotoko no eye ya Kumasi dwadie ede ne punto ekonkan na sabe me na mampanyi de mabedua Kumasi se mehwe konusuma Santehene nti ade bia ya Santehene ajapade bia mani di akire se menso mehwe amana yeye nti Kotoko ya Santehene ajapade na menso me Kotoko ni mapa na Kotoko ne has eno de ye bo ana se ye kosa kese pa edu ho ne de o se kwan bia ye be fa so a ye de numonyam hye ne nkunimdie abebre Kumasi na Kumasi home abaso ye fa so eti ne ba na me ba be ka che mu se Kumasi nyina ata machi Asanteman nyina ata machi nkunimdie we ehia ye sin bibia enti monko na monko ji nkunim na mo fa mra na mo memfa nyago
okay enintino eno asantemantam ba no dani mayor erima asantemantam kumase mekase kumase mayor kinzuba ena edesa nsem ni tuja ose eyoko ena asanteman ekono edachena nti wo ka kire players no na owie no ena osan ede nsem kakra enso etuja ose eyade se coach Karim Zito ene ne mrante a omoko akra nyina se ekira omutimi hye hasofoka obia ofo kumase asante koroko bas ni bi ekonkran bia 1000 Ghana cedis omba ya edwada no pa omunwura mu na omomagiska no
ne mo memfa mano saa emaka contingent na eko enkan akọbọ ball no se nipa ne 30 se nipa ne 20 eye 40 a would win ni ba minisika de about contingent obi okan obia mema 1000 cedis obia nipa ba ko bia indeed apart from the empanyifo eya mamu nyina no se win ni ba nkwa dia adwada anopa mu nyina mu fa team numra KM office ho na mu magi musika enti migina kumase man ene KM anam ne aka kire mu se de ehwehwe afiri mu ho eye se bodim kunimdie no ebebre na ma yikumase no so empeja enti yakopon kam ho na mo kwa ondim anim na nananom so suma ahodo wa asantema nyina no endim achi na mamu nkogu kumase ne asantema ene ma se kwasi ada ebe yekro ma de wo betra na onya santini go aye santini
KM boss Kinzuba Richard Ofuriajima na de sansem no enso atujantino o se asante roko team na omde konkan no playing body technical team and our friends so media for ni nyina no ya meka asante roko media no se omutimi kohye ba 1000 Ghana cedis omde mo obia na chese eno promise eno so etimi abetoja na ewie no nana pinkra enso edin sem say tuja o se edi kan no project ena omoye yentie nana pinkra
let me catch say ye kra ye mini ayi no kra chen de woka no aja no nko a ye say 18 points na enya nyina ayi project ena ye woso ento de ye ngum anum ase ye bejina ya me anum aye bibia
eno nana pinkra na de sansam no and so to just say a project na match we omo mini krachen said Kinzuba and so kano na owie no and o say na say house of folk empre baako and 9 year ya hye omo sa ye de kososo ama na yenum
this is an unusual visit. We have in our midst the mayor of Kumasi Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. Now, we all know the task ahead of us. We've taken it as exactly. It's our final match.
Oh, Safumba say no mama Nana Pinkra on defeating us. Na mama me sa voice no na afin so ya hwe ensema na pinkra edinkai editudwa ekwan omofa so asan so akoshe house na ye the 5th time omo she house of folk
no DJ ekwan $1,000 but it's something it's worth taking the bragging rights. We've defeated them 4 times. This is going to be the 5th time. And they are also saying they're not going to allow it. That is aside the 3 points. So please, as we gather to train, preparing for the match, the mayor and his team, representing the Ashanti Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, is here to give us encouragement, the moral support, and everything we need Say about who said.
Okay, enti eno nana penka de tuja say sisi ano de se Kumasi mayo endo oba no si team ne boabo mu ho atu afri Kumasi akɔnkan no omu fuela omu de kɔ ene aduane kakra omu bedi de de se $1,000 na che se o de quantity scan ma be se 140 million no o de ma omu na afen so omu de aboabo mu akɔ na omu ban so no omu timi kɔ wini a player bia technical team member bia ni obi ko bibia no eno nso 1,000 Ghana cedis or the ema omo na omo de ahye omo eno Kinzuba Kumasi mayor ena ono nso akwhye sa ebo no kama na pinkra wie no odana se eno se dase aburu dase a ebimra biem.
On behalf of Kotoko Busia nyina technical management playing body junior and senior for ni bi wo any supporters nyina no mejina omanamu adawase pa ade fefefe awayama yedawase na ye be se ne se me ma no so enku a mutaya bi da yanim ena ye wie so a me am so no enkomo a ye wie ye ni asasre se ye supporters say omo ntam stadium enti kwan bi a also be fa so a obeboa your next home matches ne ayibia de na wadaroma ebeba abebo from na waboa ye so be enti yadawase
nana pinkra de sansem ni tuja chema asante ko supporters na nse omo bo mo matches na enya de se omo bantino Kumasi mayor ono nso hwe se obetimi aboa na bibia enso etimi akoye na supporters no aba in their next home match ombebo against Dreams FC no na de se ohini brenya ono nso team manager ma Kumasi asante ko ono nso de nsem kakra etuja
that bibla amount because the way busy here a work room na onya daje aba abehye sa boya so be there me boys dey say usika no kwa dey ope kwa ka family ya we na dey abegwa ebese abegya ya was pa na kupo insha de waduma pa we nyina nyame nto insha pa nguso na bibia bia enkosoma ya da was mo piafo seda
eno Henry ohini brenya asante groko team manager de sansem no enso etimi etudwa no enso ehorma ye boy che kakra enso etimi ede amount na yewramu ewo house of folk na ehonso no yeni enkomo enfamfiri ho kwasi asma prayer ede ma house of folk o see this season omo disappointed omo supporters ne empre bebre until this time around there against Asante Roko there ese omo ye bibi pa edema supporters no
would say we have disappointed them a lot but they shouldn't give up on us and hopefully we will deliver for them.
No kwasi asma and they to just say omo disappointed as of folk supporters in this season na o say they say omo previous matches no mistakes omo ye nyina coach Watara enya botere achereche omo nyina
we made certain mistakes in the previous games and the coach always speaks to us about settings. As a footballer, you need to concentrate 100% till the final whistle. So from our experiences, we are already learning and we want to take advantage of what the coach has been telling us. For the concentration, it will be there. And we are very much confident that we are going to get something better from the match coming on Sunday. We made certain
kwasi asma ena de sansem na todwa osi akan erima house of folk na nyankopɔ boa edachena omo tenafie ere Kumasi Asante Roko ere abo ni coach Karim Zito ere atodwa say house of folk team no omo nya bad side this season at all.
I think yes, I play them. They are not a bad side. but sometimes a little bit of luck eluded them when they play. So I think it will be a difficult game because Hassan Kotoko, as usual, is not like other clubs. When they see Hassan Kotoko, you mean in Spain, Real Madrid, and then Barcelona. You know how the intensity, the zeal, the urgency to play, and then so forth. So against Kotoko on Sunday will not be an easy game for both clubs because I'm lucky to be an ex-player that has played against them with the same club Kotoko, and then I've coached against them.
Eno coach Karim Zito Asante Roko head coach odo mo konkan no ena ode sansem no etuja na owie no eno se obefa adwuma na eno ka che players ni say it is not over.
When I approached them for the first time, I told them that it is not over until it's over, even though some have lost hope. But as a club, you play to win in competitions. So let's focus and then play and win. And the rest will be decided by the league itself. So I think they have accepted my message and we are fighting hard again to make it to upon every game we play, we have to win and then get the maximum point. And the build-up will remain on the rest of the clubs.
Okay, eno Karim Zito Emra Oba eno kache koroko players ne say mo mabemumu na bibia enkechi enso emfa mo so mo beje league title no na ose koroko at this moment there enye bo fe na kotoko hia because baby no man keka ko no omu hia win say the be on betimi age league no.
I'm an academy coach from Finsl, and in terms of coaching, I'm a developer. I'm a professional developer, and every developer would like to see good football. And my philosophy is adding beauty to goal scoring. So, but the moment we are in now, that matters. And what the moment is our result. You understand me? You can play good football.
Karim Zito and so this answer no to Jano na they say Karim Zito koni ebu say coach we are one coach bia house of folk omuntimi ukra Sunday safo ebema ne ho ye ha mame na Sunday game no yes yentie Karim Zito.
They were not sure of themselves, but now those who have been here will go to tell them and come back, so they will come.
Karim Zito and I need to just say so folk there David. The mom no Alex Menu Oba Asante Mantema Kotoko supporters no omo chairman no na ori atu just say we phobia omo kwhye omaba say na napin kraba fa team ya house of folk entimi share the day there esa be CBM
the kwasha house of folk aba to 15 10 for 6 points the kwasha house of folk aba the kwasha house of folk aba Sunday motion house bla the kwasha house of folk aba Sunday simple the kwasha house of folk and next be so the kwasha maba bibi na nyaso de kan kire etwa boba the ka chawo police no ba chi yen oh sure the kwasha ye kwasha the place ni di the technical army team ni di ye mpeni form the team na no di na pinka kwase we oba kotoko has nche ne da o asa huni 4 times 1 2 3 4 ono se da ho and yeah any has a folk by 3 points which has 100 in the 3 points the debe na has a folk points you to go coach about so much nya sa na ete for go ba to man so to you na de ne ba se to
Alex Menu and this and 72 just way house of folk ye ko chomo dia ba ye ko ti o mo te na Karim Zito enye se korokofo de ne ba so o me share house adwuma no omo pede obetimi ayenti na ma omo enso ede ne ba ya oyes ha adwuma no enso ede ama omo no na Eric Donko former Asante Roko captain odensam enso atudwa ose kodokone as match no etobre bia eya na u player no psychologically no say wankasa utimi cycle ho se de beya bibia enso ebetimi akoye sanso na we player unya motivation enso emfiri bia say wankasa u player no utimi motivate ho esanse ewiase afa na nyina match we obia enso heavy na momare under 20 yes mosafo be mame under 20 resource no na Finsl yetimi ayentem ne asore nkonya so yes national under 20 Endra omni DR Congo game eba so no ewie no na chese DR Congo etimi ahebako na Finsl Ghana under 20 team no enso etimi ahebako na momaya DR Congo omugo no ekwan a efa so eba ye no yes entisafo ebe mame DR Congo go no we Ghana de no yes we Ghana de na abrantie friend Abdul Sulemana otimi de bon tiadenti Congo enso ego ni nie na momame Abdul Suleman yes abrantie no ona yewie no onya MVP na chese man of the match otimi eje edisini na so kama enso Black Princesses maba wano enso call up no enya ababe toja na me kwai die momame kama Dean Mahmudu endo ani go a ohye editor vision no yes mama mi kama Dean Mahmudu go no na safo mama Philip Kwabena Nkumsa yes we on your right back left footed and pa na born it at that time yes we know obroni beka se volley ball nancy wokra Prince Tiana cheze kakabia kabadi go no and that's no as a defender right back when the positioning anyhow otimi strike here safo yes massa super goal sisi amene o ka say oko Ghana Premier League ni ma wa share 8 goals as a defender right back and so e Ghana Premier League ni entino powers brand doso pa na mom no mame fancy said e be ya ene omo powers me mawo say me kwedie mame mawo me combine 11 Koroko Hasselfolk me yes me combined 11 according to omo last matches are two teams you know a boy any players available for this game me goalkeeper Benjamin Asare for Hasselfolk on that post right back Amankwa of Hasselfolk on also enebe me right back me left back yes me left back no and also ebeye abrantie friend Patrick Esiedu osi akai edema Kumasi Asante Goroko me center backs no Samba Ndongani Gilbani Onel osi akai edema Kumasi Asante Goroko ena abrantia ye friend Konadu Yiadom enso esi akai edema Hasselfolk enfimfin wono two pivot ena mebo enti Andrews intim manu esi akai edema Kumasi Asante Goroko ena Hussein Muhammad enso esi akan edema tima ye fe no Hasselfolk entente no amienu no Mawuli wayo ena afenso abrantia ye fe no Fernando Wisdom Basi omo emienu ena ebegina entente no aho ena afenso enimu ho no abrantia ye fe no Kwame Poku Bayie one Albert Amua omo ena ebegina enimu ho eri amame ena afenso Baba Yaya yes Baba Yaya ono ebegina ehonum powers wanya enti no me combined 11 ena menso me de ma no enti no se bibia ansesa me de me combined 11 a me gidi say players at this season both Hasselfolk ne Asante Goroko
goalkeeper ne wanya
goalkeeper Benjamin Asare yes
Hasselfolk
yes right back Emmanuel Amankwa yes because
Patrick Sedu
yes Lord Amwe pra on ka game ne ho
Konadu Yiadom
yes Andrews Intimen and Hussein Muhammad. Yes, and I think so Mauli wa Yojina 10 wa ho.
Fernando
Wisdom Bassi. And I think so Kwame Poku.
Okay.
And Abet Amwa.
Well, yeah, that's it. 21st clinic. Sciatica. Expect in sciatica. Medical catcher say yade we no. Yade a hodada. Ba ni nim hu nim de. Kopem se 21st clinic ebaye. Omo se asese omu bie Ghana fu ani. Omu bie Ghana fu ani. Ene obi a se sciatica. Me so expect no 21st clinic. Expect no 21st clinic. Fu ani chemu ya hwe ye na sciatica no yade a impempi sha se de flu sisi e de fa to ase na de be fa onentu na de be si una ase eto da bia na wo wide no mu hyesew me sew how bia wo ni peduan mu e fa sa hawo no fu ani chem 21st clinic enye no nko yade bia yesa na mum dia ya ben mum ene ye kan wasam kire wi frey sisi ewo 0249 311 311 0249 311 311 yankura bata ye dunum na wa Ghana Kumasi ye wehwa edan a Sompa FM ene Sompa TV wo mu no emu ene yesu ye wo obuase ye wo council quarters Court Junction wa Accra ye wo Domi Market Sunyan Nkuransa ene Techiman ehwo nyina ubenya yankura bata enso ho 21st clinic eho enkomo no me pa cho mega cash no ya kan wasam ya kire wa mega cash lucky box on Sompa mega cash lucky box on Sompa na de tienie de safata sa wo ya ne se obedale star 426 star 6 hash star 426 star 6 hash na afi we follow prompt no na afi wonso we disika simple kra wo de follow prompt no ana se dale na ma no na afi follow na obehunu se kwantia we bia kwoti kwanya obefa so a obenye sika enya asem keto kra ehun nsem no time herbal mixture malaria duro won so a etu malaria yare na se ema wura mfiu se time herbal mixture enu achi ye wo time HH herbal mixture time HH herbal mixture edura eno so ba boost immune system obi a wanya enemu yare mpo anase rashes egu o private part wo no me so se ni nyina obetu ase kama time HH herbal mixture no edura ebebo yie pa ma pomudin so SCP esita frey 02444 17669 02444 17669 wo frey ahoma we so a eno so yebeje so na bibiara nso atumi akoyie e de ama abeje fatenase a yebewurem classic a eba so okruma kotoko any hatfuk eba so yebedi unkomo webre but ose Valladolid is already relegated. Barcelona will still triumph over them. Okay, also messenger what the buy Olivia Tiwa or say good morning guys. Sompa Sports #1. I hope that all is well with you guys. Yahuye yabe die na chese yahuye pa. And also dia ban. Kwesi Alonso or say keep it up. And no you also message out the buy no. Joseph Eje Usu Casimiro or say so Hurricane will win his first trophy today if Bayern wins against RB Leipzig. Also message abanono. Kwesi Alonso osi Ember fire. Nice presentation Ember. Any update from Yetremu Hokra dada. Also odia wode buy no. Arsenal will still qualify for the Champions League final. No doubt. We Joseph Eje Owusu Casimiro ampa wodi ebebem sa ewrade nti. Nana Eje Yeboa Wisdom or say Super Sports on the municipality. I am Junior Baby Jet inside Doma Ahinkru. Greetings to all my friends inside Kotokrum boys and girls. Also a message Mensaka Ewaha Sir Prince Manyatanase. Or say please share, like and leave your comment. Please share, like and leave your comment. Okay, also with the buy no. Or say good morning to you guys. All the best sports station. Oh, okay. Keep it up. Also with the abano no. Sir Prince. Family room, yes,
nice one. Unse under 20 a game no a basso. Me pese me ndi me common and share same free or Paris, you see, there are some growing concerns in the under 20 and will be a game piano wasn't convinced. Unse and right after the game, there were people and move list Nagana under 20 pound or more boss abowi. Look, let's try to be realistic here. There are some players in the team. I don't know what's wrong. Powers, Makati Ofori. Okay, Makati Ofori. So okay then a free ban here. Fatao Isaku. Makati Ofori. And you know me about that time. 4 years ago, right? If yes, no, I'm not wronger. 4 years ago.
Makati Ofori, a free ban here.
Yeah.
4 years ni.
Say 4 years ni.
4 years mini.
Eronesel, a new 4 years.
Nancy, I know you demo.
Yeah, Eronesel, also see a part of the team. They've been a part of the team for years now. Makati Ufo required, I think that Eronesel rather, he has gone to the under 23 impu. He has been part of the under 23 before. And that experience made the Ohonum But my problem here say these players have been there for over years now. But yesterday and they are part of the under 20 team. They've been there for over years now. But we are in a country always we know say a lot of talent. We have a lot of talent. We have talent in abundance. But they've been players under 20 no. So are we saying it's a time or mobile under 20 no?
If they might be around 16 years.
Seriously? Seriously?
Say possible.
Okay, well, possible. But then with all these things said, meaning say they will come with a different set of experience and the barbershop team anymore. And if you are having a player, not only a free band, you are for over years. Next turn, I know a part of the team. It's me, Aqua under 23. I part of the under 23 team. No crap here. It means coming into this under 23 tournament, under 20 tournament, no, or back come with a different experience. I say a board team, no,
but huge experience.
Yeah, huge experience. I don't know. And no, I hear games. I don't need hunana. It was a different ball game altogether. People were talking about the fact that because after the first half, no, Ghana in a possession of 63%, and Congo for 37%. Where possession, the Ghana was dominating. But frankly speaking, if you are watching the game, not the game, you wouldn't be that much impressed. And they're very, very bad. You wouldn't be that much impressed. Looking at the goal, even Ghana conceded, and there were some players who were expecting see a more team nima or more than success could be baba because in China all African games in China offered you omokoji. Let's not forget that some players in there in China offered you omokoji, and the local players are not mere part of this team. No, only 4, and then they're part of this team. You must say. Only 4 are part of this team, no. Mienu for Dreams FC, 1 April 11 Wonders, and then 1 is from Heart of Lions. You must say, in recent years and in the years, yeah, under 20 size need to me perform so very well in the local competition. Say, you know, and how many of them from the local league? We are here talking about a local league. A lot of youngsters are a woman, but yesterday now we are going to a tournament in this shape. More than 4 players or met me a rock game no more starting game the Amaya. What is it telling us? Powers. It's a growing concern. What is it telling us? And it wasn't a good game then and at 20 side we are just hoping say Abia way the first game that they played. The next games to come they should improve and do much more better than what they did right now. Because frankly speaking, I particularly wasn't impressed at all with this game that me Barcelona. Okay. Now, with this issue said, the El Clasico and I said the Ghana Clasico will be coming on.
Kotoko House of Folk.
Yes, Kotoko House of Folk, Ebebaso. Didn't come on about the possibility of winning the Ghana Premier League in and I mean set time bebre or no. Because we have BBN Gold Stars or more 4 games now Akano. Ya can't win 70 bebre or more 3 of those games are mobile no fear. 3 of those games, the only away game, so I think they become Chelsea no telling you say they have a huge advantage. All teams being equal, Nenya Ghana Premier League as teams in team winning games into Atuasu Bibra. By now, BBN Gold Stars, guess how much me a leg no quite yes or monaso. But because of Ghana Premier League as Now, Ohe Nations FC, so the same thing could be said about them. And then Heart of Lions, all the teams are. And when I make a Mediema say Mediema still now, because of Ghana Premier League, they are still in contention. People do not agree with me. They say Mediema and BBN Gustas, how many points gap in them? 5 points in them. Right? Or 6 points rather. So it tells you still and they are in contention. But the big game, no, let me try to focus on it. You see, guys, the bigger question here is, in recent times, Kotoko has been dominant in the classical games, and I said the Clash of the Titans, of course, what Ghana I see. Time Orlando here in the stories, no. When he brought up the records in recent times, clearly you feel say Kotoko L5 wins, House of Folk were 3 wins, and a 3 air draw. Meaning say House of Folk ain't mean nya wins, crowd more than draws, or menya against Kotoko in recent times. And the dominant side in recent games, I Kotoko. The dominant side in recent games, Ayakotoko, out of 11, not me winning 5. It tells you say you are almost getting to the halfway point of winning half of the games, Hamabo. And even with that said, no, the past few seasons in the Ghana Premier League, Kotoko has been better than House of Folk. And this particular season, looking at the two teams, no, Kotoko you can say is better than House of Folk. The individual players Ekuta add these two teams. You can say Kotoko was some players they are making far better names than House of Folk. And Ouattara, the two coaches on the touchline, no, you can say Ouattara, was stay for House of Folk at a longer time. And on the Kotoko side, this is a new coach, But with all due respect to him, no, I think what that kind of experience in the Ghana Premier League, he has been at this position before. And with the two coaches, no crano, Ouattara isn't impressive. And no can play advantage to House of Folk, no. Ouattara hasn't been impressive. Even there are some of House of Folk people or Mufili say he should be gone by now. But yes, to no and the and where the new coach for Kotoko, so Befa team, no, Kotoko has had a win. And going into this game, no, all things being equal, you can say on paper, Kotoko will go into the game as the favorite. Because looking at the two teams, particularly, the only pivot I House of Folk team, no matter me, I can't say maybe their fan is their goalkeeper. Let's be frank with ourselves. The only player our House of Folk team who bet me as singing much praises about is a branch friend Benjamin Asare. And with that said, you go to Kotoko. Why am I bet me about Mudin their cancer? This season particularly, we've been talking about Kamara and Frederick Asare, though they haven't been given a top-notch performance, but they've been okay for the team. You go to the defense, Ubenya Sambo now, even when Ablo was there, Ablom Pride, no. By now, Kape the two centre-backs, or Moya de Pana, or me and Kabet Miabo Mudin the account. You go to the midfield. Can't we talk about in team menu performance this particular season? He has been performing extremely well in the Ghana Premier League. You go up front. Tamana Abetamu Onyam Praye. He was arguably the best air striker in the league.
Yeah.
Tamano Onyam Praye. He was arguably the best striker in the league. Kwame Poku Baye. We've seen Kwame Poku. Even with this former, you say Kwame Poku Shedan performing so very well. No? Yesterday, and about 7 games. 7 goals rather. It tells you say, at least or that kind of quality beer when it gets to a time Akotokobe Hiano with some goals will timid the mouth. And to Kotoko Dieno, on paper everything is showing clearly. Say Kotoko is going to this game as favorite. But the only problem here is the recent air performance at Kotoko are inconsistent. And this is also a big game. House of Folk would want to prove something. They wouldn't want to go down for a 4th time. Say Kotoko Shedding to us and say no. Then what brings about the bigger clash here? So for me, I think this game, frankly speaking, going into the game, no, Kotoko on paper, they look the favorite. Okay. And I feel but if House of Folk give them that kind of air fighter, because this is the classical that we are talking about, the biggest game of the calendar year. Okay.
Why you
combine 11? Well, opinions are like noses. I think Benjamin Asare will be in goal post. And Naminim said Lord Amoa a back, but I'm just getting said Lord Amoa cannot play in this game. And the tennis ultimately mobidia into me farmer. If he was fit there, I would have picked Lord Amoa over Emmanuel Amankwa. But Lord Amoa cannot play in this game. So for me, the number 2, I'll go for Amankwa. And then Patrick Essiedu will be my left back. Center back, definitely Sambo no. Ablo is out, so Ablo cannot be in this contention. Sambo no, and then between Kevin Osesibe and Kunadu Yadom no. I feel that Kunadu has been better than Osesibe in a way. So for me, I'll go for Kunadu Yadom. The midfield no, I'll go for Justice Blay and then Abrante FN in team Menu. Someone will be questioning why not Theophilus Collison rather in place of Justice Blay. But I feel Justice Blay has been better this season. Those and recent form nenye. Up front, Mefa Abrante FN is he Baba Yayane Abrante FN Osei. Sector say I was contemplating, but I feel say Baba Yaya will get a slight nod ahead of Sector say, and then Abrante FN Kwame Poku will definitely be leading. Lord Amwa is not there, so Kwame Poku Maule Wayu, and then on the other side, no, and Fernando Bassini Pitami Duakwa may contemplate, but say Pitami Duakwa hasn't played much game, so for me, I think say Fernando Bassini over.
Medasi say Prince and no. Filippo, you will there are
factors you need to consider. Now, sir, what are the area of goalkeeping between the two goalkeepers, and you compare and contrast. So why not a keep it clean sheets pa? Sometimes you know, and you're opinionated. Again, apart from saying you're opinionated, no, and yet by names. So why not was sorrow or whatsoever? Me, say me who be something about who is even the best goalkeeper even in the Premier League? Amagasa Marcel's. By virtue of a Brawabo, but and you're not Fanny Alison Becker, and you're not Fanny Edelson Morais. Now, Benjamin Asaro, you cannot say because two goalkeepers now are consistently inconsistent. Same year, Kamara and Frederick Asari, what is their level of consistency? Kamara ever started season very well. Frederick Asari, and you're not with the national team, the Black Stars. At a point, no, the third choice goalkeeper for the Black Stars. Into no Benya D, but then, no, in terms of keeping in the league, consistently, they've been inconsistent. Into no matter what, Obagaza Benjamin Asari about where and they are Benjamin Asari in because one, some may combined teams, both that is both Konokone Hearts. Now, what can in terms of names, in terms of productivity, in terms of midfield artillery, in terms of defensive prowess, any BBR, Magaza Konoko team there was Soroche Hearts of Folk. Into Benjamin Asari will stand tall of the goalkeepers. Into goalkeeper and they will choose Benjamin Asari. Now, right back, one eyebrows also will raise kakra because me person make some me go into other matters into me quick. Now, I will look at Amankwat right back as well. I will look at Patrick Asiedu because since my backroom have been very impressed with him. And following him in the Ghana Premier League as well, no, I think Patrick Asiedu has done so well this season. I least expected of him so performing up to this speed, but why are there in so no bomb left back for the centre back, no, in the Ghana Premier League, me who centre back was Soroche Sambo Nelu. Currently, Akwono Chale, not Junior or the Bobone was Soro, Sambo Nel Gilbani, not Junior or the Bobone was Soro. In terms of your organization. In terms of young protected goalkeeper, young shield for the goalkeeper, he's there. He's top. Nestao, and again the composure. And Emma Mimidi Sambonel as a top player. He's one of the players. At the point in time, that is phobia back was riding. Yeah. But that mistake not erase the eyebrow. Sometimes so confidence confirm. Internet, anything in football, anything in football, I say form is temporary, but class will always be permanent. So he's still class. Now, who you see where it be say, na or cost rule, but some mistake no quite no. No man it's a bad so meaning say in the form no temporary, but the class no would always be permanent. So with lesser cycle, he will still get there. I do hear a psych. Into my center back in the day, Sambo Nel there, only competitor. I will look at Sambo Nel and I'll go with Sir Prince Kunedi Yadom as the center back. That is center back pair. Now in the middle, into Menu impressing me so much, so I will go for him, and I'm so happy and menya a lot of respect among my brother Prince. So Obo Justice Blading, forget about whatever. BBM Justice Blade is a top player. Forget about whatever. Forget about say many when I him say Justice Blake call a long-term injury. Now was returning. Now play be a injury no return here. For him to get the mojo back, it take time kakra. But class is class. And since I joined Kumasi Asanze, he has always been visible in games against Accra to folk. And I praise me, boy. Justice Blake has always proven against Accra to folk. So in the middle, no, I would always go with Intim Menu and that is Justice Blake, the two Asanze midfield duo. Now, in at the wide, one Arsenal, Mauli Wayo, will be chain players in the Brazil or Arsenal. Last time it's not Fiaka, say Gabriel Martinelli, will pace than play be a Arsenal. And then no crack. Mauli Wayo, at a point in time, where go back and watch a crowd of folk. Any Mediama attack and a boss a stadium. Time I see Takwa Stadium, a heart of folk in a question Mediama. By 2-0. Mauli Wayo was ever present because House of Oak buyer with a plan so mu defend it, but they will attack, they will catch Medium on the counter breaks and play mu use no pa branch Mauli Wayo because Mauli Wayo thrive on pace. And you born on him bobebere. The strength ne greatest Arsenal any pace. Into no laterals no me who play a war pace than Mauli Wayo. So I would go for him. So me born another lateral. Yes, Fernando Bassi since Zito able take over and watch in the last 2 games, I think he's been very impressive for Santiago. So yeah, the form na Kasa, and we are talking about moment. So I'll go for him as well. But how to folk team greatest weakness why na the ball better at them. Me produce a work in pass how to folk omuni goal scorers. And okay. How to folk team now was say when the ball no better at and when the going gets tough. In the How to folk team entirely, me make the best player of How to folk Benjamin Asari. Yes, he's my best player of the How to folk team. How to folk entire team they see one. Who the best player? It is Benjamin Asari. But then no. But Benjamin Asari generally. But then me bow. But then no. What you Kotoko players or more numbers. Kwame Poku join the league. What time? I think midstream. No join the league, Look at the numbers they say. Here's how we Kwame Poku numbers in the Ghana Premier League. Kwame Poku is competing very well. House of Folks say Hamza Issa of 4 goals. Mauli Wayo 4 goals. But these are no numbers, sir. Ebe convincing me. Say these are people who should put them up there. Because we are talking about teamer. Players or more ball Echem Kono. Ebia no one Melado. Ebia no one Seku for Don Boteni Chastelamo. They were giving numbers. Even Yenim Kra Gilbert Fiamenyo, any Akoyo call Norway, Mahat Motu. Bra, Hearts of Folk team, Yam was a besha 2 goals, ne 4 goals. Hearts ya more double digits. Into me, I will never put Mauli Wayone Wino in the picture. I would always go for Albert Amoa until ni Prano, he was the player na Konoko fans no Bia Kopa Koheno. And Kwame Poku. So that is my combined 11. But for Aaron itself for the under 20, there's a boy, Ofia Ponwa, Takrade boy. Aponwa no free. Now guess what? There's a boy called St. Johnstone, Scotland. But we moved from St. Johnstone to the US of A. Well, a movement, Brabo. But under 20, I wasn't impressed with the results. Getting that 1-1 draw wasn't very impressive.
Okay. Okay. Nti mufa lines na engu screen so my 0553 931931 0553931931 mufa lines no ento so na afi etie phone number. First caller on the line. Hello. Good morning. Okay. 0551931931 0551931931 and then 0543931931 which my friend also wabaso na moye ntemaye 0551931931 0548931931 and also which me afre na which me wurem say nye ready amoma yen fire birthday so na yen sorry na enko Telecel cash and so etun safrel Telecel cash your secured and convenient cash platform is still offering the lowest charges ever. Even better, sending money from Telecel cash to Telecel cash is still free on your Telecel Play app. There's safata so yani so be download the Telecel Play app no phone so. Na fi was sending keke obe sending sika komo adofo baby o be ya. You can still dial *110# na fi was sending sika edi akwa komo adofo. First caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir. Hey, Zagidi Bogidi. Ma crasho. Zagidi yankwe. Okay. Mr. Medasi, Zagidi Bogidi, no, bet me, so bet my friend, we with him. Fire next caller, na yen quay 10 0551931931 0548 no so bet me with him CCA na yedin komo 10 0548931931 0551931931 urem nabra na yen hwe na yendin komo. Next caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Me bacha within maybe of free.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Within maybe of free. Adansi don't pass yanko formina nin potemu yanko.
For the funny house in the day.
Oh, okay. Mr. Medasi. Okay, say free adansi don't pass yanko. Yanko next one. So now I bet you may know about show so na be me I come. Next caller. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm patcho team phone so ntie o TV no so I na mboa e mini umi nyina. Wodi no ba bia free. Patcho wodi ndi say free.
I am Jamno.
Ore enko.
Sompa.
Okay. Too bad. Yes, be fire next caller. I say line mo shada nda papa. Next caller. Good morning. Next caller. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Boss, mpacho udin baby of free.
Good morning.
Boss, mpacho udin di say free.
Uzi WhatsApp wako.
Mpacho yentio. Tie mo phone so yentio with TV no so why. Me mpacho mi tie.
Uzi WhatsApp wako.
Mpacho mi tie.
Pacho nyangwa na has ebo for 2-1.
Okay. Yes, yes. Anti friend also for the bra. Kotokone house. Echina one winning. Next caller, good morning.
The great member of
Yes, sir. O line munda man to the wine you. Anna Niniana. Hey, Anna ni long time. Yanko.
This is Mama Basso. Now, one of the family with a sense of the Joe. With a roof not pine about Timba who are short on 4 times. This time on talk about draw. That be any in the back. So what I said, and get not yet 7 Jesus. It's like Jesus, my 5 letter words, GESS. It's like a 10 S with a photo. But it's not going Piasso, Tito Bono, a bit to a cat for stadium. And then you have to find out about 1 opportunity. Just not the committee, I just find things about. Drop a bit down. Then you just come out of stream the air for that. Because the couple of players, you move Kamala the post more. What have you said of them with the door? I'm one with Johnny Moore. I'm talking. I am not thinking about you.
Okay. As Monday being the same confident. Next caller. Hello, good morning. Final one. But you didn't maybe free free.
Good morning, sir. I'm a great man.
But you ain't Achumako food here and quay.
I'll tell you, I'm a bab. I'll miss not a half at 12. That's at the time. But chat there, I've got to ask a couple
Medasi pa yamfa ye birthdays no na yen so Saforo ne Muamu MC a omwaye ahofe Sabina Nigeria for instance Sabina Iwe of Nigeria honawo ahofedua and your birthday o brother Dixon Iwe aka Azuka of Sompa heya no ye adwuma o se yamfa platform kese we so na yema wa wodapa. May you live to glorify your maker. Beautiful tree. And then you are with a happy birthday and come out. Next, happy birthday to Nana Bafo all the way from Obuase. Mr. Wak, and I wish you happy birthday. And then you are with a happy birthday, Nana Bafo. Next one, Janet Duya, aka Alabamas, okay. From Great Aluta, we a food vendor. Opposite Janet and Sons, Crow from Hona Uye Juma. Happy birthday and come yenu abano Janet Dia and then your birthday. Happy birthday once again. Happy birthday and call ma K Mensa Starboy of Starboy Lotteries. Chronom Afrancho Hona War from Oscar Ayala, who works for New Mercury Hona Onosowa. Or say Yamfa FD we show Niyan we show happy birthday. With 11 minutes to midday. Yedimu besiya na yakofa a very short a short commercial break and which near the near achim was Sompa Accra yakofa midday news no from MCR Saforo any team na mukute mu MCR ewrade yankopon hyiramo samuso mu eboa yeme show no enso tumi ye krabehwe Mr. Wak producer for this wonderful show with Orlando nka so no so the local issues no e de baye Sir Prince ene Filippo and so Papa and Seminole, your director of sports, Jeffrey Asari, the only apostle in sports. Bedin at the Yimano, Mensa Bentum, Esa Richardson, Emma Power. Yanko Poama on Monday, Yebesan Swedi Shabium, a Radin Kaho, non tin and infant show. Yakro Bibia. Bye bye.
Ye wa twa no afedie LPA ohiani ahokyira no to atwa mega cash lucky box and ebe di we huduma we ye game wa wo be diska instant cash prize for phone number short code *426*6# and no eye pay cry Mega Cash Lucky Box. Enya dem cross on beto. Dial short code *426*6#. Our all network. Follow prompt no. Na choose Lucky Box. Na resike shemu no. Ni nyina ya wodia. We bet me the 500,000 Ghana cedis. Ane 5 billion. Shano Sasa say NL Agiatum, our Caritas lottery platform. So, Mr. Shaka Crow.
Auntie, Mammy for 20 Ghana. Me pay for phone and quine quan. Cecilia, send your Ghana Conidia, your bonus 010. Meme one nuni. Tell yourself, dear. Yenim so behind in your pay. And nothing I made for me bundle. Your data and call packages are F4. Yayama won't made for me bundles. Send you we need you home. But star 530 hash. Not top made for me bundles. Cecilia.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing. But nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver.
Introducing Betway's Bet Influencer, a groundbreaking feature where you can make money by just sharing codes. He just needs to share his codes and make money. The more his codes are used, the more money he makes. Oh yes, so what are you waiting for? Anyone can be a bet influencer. Share your codes and make money. Bet Influencer, another world first from Betway.
This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, get way more.
If I shop, I'm not sure you're bad.
Brad, and not so beautiful.
Not tell me about Michelle and see about Queen Wayne and say,
Bra, said your time about Misha, as your Jimmy fearful, and you're about ever so.
Really, no, this is offending now.
Bra, and me cousin me the time about Misha one dance ya. We are singing now about Timinka. It is some malaria, where drawn the time about Misha.
And you go, dear, no more to I want to meet any deal. Where drawn the time about Misha. A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. Dear one ma for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the time about Mr. Drabino. Shasa Wako Hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
I also time me a TIME. Time about Misha. I feel malaria fever be than Ziba, a woman, ever Ubenya be at all, ever over the counter medicine sellers, and the herbal shop to do a namu. FDA Aji a dreading cratway at home.
I'm a second Kabi had me job to narrow who's a woman said. I'm a fracket to 1 years academic. It's the African Spider-Man, I may have a fracket to him when any power here. Let there be a cost for Nuti coming when you go ready, won't be African Spider-Man, the Baby say what of free, but preoccuping who's African tax, what Baby say what of now with secret to Grano, anything. In boost herbal mixture and only me secrets. Now me here to know how to form. And a police me do one dance and say, many namin sunshine, namin soreno, a boosting immune system. I'm a semi trainer mental bread. Meet me the come I'm on the come with mom so across your class so metaya lay. I'm my lattice latitude, me yabaco. And yet, Nacoso. Hey, Spider-Man, what a quiet! I'm a cratching.
Ubenya Imbus Herbal Mixture, our pharmacy, and answer herbal shops. A pin for any Colombian if you do me, Enom, FDA, Ajigadi Tatui, Atu.
If you want better future, join Ghana Grows, cause our grit be the future. Join Ghana Grows, just be one for the culture. Join Ghana Grows, cause say you my day for Ghana. Join Ghana Grows, Ghana Grows.
Yomu, Pequia, who the first one yajuma, Anna, Atia Jumaqua, the first one was so, a walk yajumum, any 80 vetimu and the ya. Swana one, fastest and walk, Wabusia, and won't put a more assetable. But star 718 star 50 hash, not that Kaho says, yeah. Ghana grows. Hop Day. Ghana Bros Jumedie, Mastercard Foundation, Miss Springboard Roadshow Foundation, Limehouse, Niwa Buafone Debro.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Binaunumi, and ya what dropa, a ya draw, a ya draw say, a manipedian quamuano, and ya whating, na a quatia yare, and chain yare and san wakakoto, fire what drew. Nominal abribia can Noga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe jasono one noa and at the time HH Heba Mr. Edia Bejaso akra wenye mfisia dumienu enumbi wo pemfo ene oba wo makra nufo enso enumbi
Time HH Herbal Mixture. Wubenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers. Any shop do na mu.
So pedudo to a friend 0244 417669 0244 417669. Time HH Herbal Mixture. A yadro say FDA adje ejwadien kratue atum.
Rise and shine with Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3 variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Whitehead. Make Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start your day with a confident smile. Yas toothpaste and toothbrush, caring brand for caring families.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet miss.